You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for check, expect nothing less. Your check is I'm chess, what's happening next? Yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson, he got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I'll leave an impression and take a redemption. Just kill no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression. You could try to play, no free me. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place, I wanna be first. Work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions and the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off from a break off from the weak minds, they can stay soft. You can change lives, you create thoughts, never waste time. You got one shot, you got one life, better pop off. What do you like? Make a dream job. No 9-5, no mean boss, just my life and free thoughts. You could try to play, though the chains go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for the fight, believe me. And when they try the chains, you can say no, free me.
What is up, everybody? How's it going, David? Tim's on the panel. I'm sure he'll be in here in a second.
Yep.
Yeah. So how's everybody been this weekend?
Oops. What's up, David?
Let's see here.
Bad hair day.
Up there. So what'd you do this weekend? A lot of nothing.
Drink. Damn thing. Ate and drink.
Yep. Yeah, not a whole lot going on around here either.
I feel like going fishing because, you know, how much I suck at it. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Oh,
Good conversation.
well, I'll wait for everybody to pop in. Ain't nobody really saying nothing, so.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna go to YouTube Studio because they got a cool little live thing to monitor your chat, which is pretty cool. You can do through the studio.
Really? What's that do?
It actually gives you like the live analytics of the live show while you're actually on it. It'll tell you how many people are watching. It'll show you the chat, give you all that. Here, I'll show it to you here in a second. So like right here, let's see here. So you can go to your studio and see it'll give you your chat here on the side. And then it will tell you how many views you got so far, what the average duration view is, how many concurrent viewers you have at the moment. But it all live updates it as it's going. But you also get your chat over here on the side, so.
That's pretty cool.
It's a good way to monitor your live stream.
Right. Never knew it was there.
I didn't either. I started screwing around with them YouTube Studio last week when we were live. And I found it and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. So I started using that on all the live streams.
Whoa.
So you just smoking that stuff or you
Yep. Low and slow.
going slow? Wonder if Matt went to work again yet.
I don't know. I don't think he probably did. He's still bothering him.
I know he doesn't like taking medication, but man, when you get to a point like that much pain, you almost need to go get something. What's up, Corey? How's it going, man?
I don't like medication either. Hey, Corey.
I don't I don't like taking, to be honest, I don't really like pain medication. I really don't like muscle relaxers, but if I'm at that point where it's that painful, I'll take them.
Yeah.
Cause I don't really like, pain medication because it kind of makes me a little sick and it'll upset my stomach really bad.
Yeah.
So I'm
A
not a big
6-pack
fan.
of beer will do the same thing as one Tylenol.
Now, see, I can't drink beer. Beer doesn't, I just have a weak stomach. Like my stomach is, it can't, like, that's why I've actually cut back on eating hot sauce lately because it's just, I've really cut back on eating it. Like I've been skipping, I've eaten a lot of stuff lately that I normally would eat hot sauce with that I just haven't eaten it. Just
Well,
because-
that's what happens when you get old.
Well, I've always had a bad stomach ever since I was a teenager. So,
Damn. So, Corey, sorry to hear that.
oh shit, caught fire in his basement.
And he's having a repeat.
A whole,
Yeah,
well,
the past with him, what happened? Long time ago. I think it happened. I don't know. Can't remember.
well,
I
the
think it
good
was-
thing is if his basement, as long as his basement floor was concrete, you just throw it in the middle and just let it burn out. I mean, you don't want to be in there when it's doing it, but
I think Corey was the one.
well, there was that one dude on YouTube that he was a FPV flyer. He was pretty well known in the community. I watched his video. This happened like probably 3 or 4 years ago, maybe. I remember watching a video about how his house burnt down. He lost everything. And so like the whole FPV community got together and they sent him a bunch of new quads, batteries, controllers,
Yeah.
backpacks for everything.
I think I know who you're talking about, but I can't
just
remember his name.
Yeah, I can't remember his name either. It was when I first came into the drone community. I remember watching a video about it. And he lost everything, like his whole house burnt down and everything.
Yeah. Remember. Oh, shit. Well, at least that happened quick. Fucking hell.
Yeah, he's got like a complete the basement's probably feels like the inside of a house, not like a basement.
Yeah, so it was him. Yeah, I thought I remembered that. Heard about that when I first came in the community.
But yeah, I don't, like I said, I don't remember what that guy's name was, but I remember there was videos of a bunch of people donating shit to the dude. I think they were trying to raise money to get him a house and all that shit. Like they did a whole bunch of stuff for that guy.
I remember that, but I can't remember.
And then there's that one girl that's really well known in the FPV community that I've heard a few people talking about on live streams. I guess she broke down in her camper or whatever. You remember when Sean was showing us those videos about that?
Mm-hmm.
That one girl. And I guess they were they're still trying to raise money for her.
Right.
So I know,
There's this guy 5 years ago, William Osmond. But full house. But I don't think it's because of that. Can't be him.
it was a pretty young dude though. He was probably mid-20s, early 30s maybe. He wasn't that old. I remember
Sure.
that.
Can't remember his name. Mars at?
Don't know. I know Dominic, he's going to a football game today, so he might be in and out throughout the night.
He's on arts right now.
Yeah, he's heading to a football game here in a little bit.
Is that his name, Snake? Can't remember.
I honestly have no idea. It was so long ago when I saw that video.
Yeah, he's still at arts. Still
What's up,
on arts.
Edward? How's it going?
Arts. What's up, Edward?
I wasn't really expecting him to be around tonight, though, if he's going to the football game. Like I said, he might stop in here and there because usually he does when he goes to those, but he doesn't stay on very long.
He's in his car.
Now, one day, the first time he ever went to the football game while we were live streaming, he actually showed us the inside of the stadium. I remember that.
That's cool.
He got there a little early and it was kind of empty, and he popped his phone out and was showing the inside of the stadium. What's up, Edward? How you doing, man? Just relaxing with the beer. How you guys doing? I'm doing good. I'm sure Tim's relaxing with the beer as well.
Yeah. Not yet.
Wait, hold on. It's 10:12 there. What the hell's going on?
Oh,
Did you send it to 10:30? Oh, you're putting beer in water bottles now. Okay.
clear beer? I ain't drinking that shit.
Well, it's like Crystal Pepsi, right? It just looks clear.
Fucking-
Yeah, hopefully Matt feels a little bit better though. Smoking, what's going on, man?
Gotta kill him. Okay. Did I freeze?
No.
It says my internet is unstable.
Yeah, it doesn't. You don't always freeze though when it says that. It depends on how fast the internet catches back. That happens to me every once in a while too.
About 15 up right now. Doing good today.
I'm hating this new fucking internet, bro. Bunch of bullshit. Swear we've had like 3 or 4 outages where all right, David. We'll see you when you get back.
David.
With Frontier, dude, I never had that issue except for that one time, but that was because the tech went out there and there was some new tech working with another guy, and he fucking did something and snipped the wrong wire or something in one of the junction boxes and fucked up a bunch of people's internet. But that wasn't because the signal was fucking up. That was from a technical error from a tech. And it was just a fuck up with a new guy, so. But other than that, it was always solid connection. This one though, it just seems like it's hit or miss. But every time I've had fucking every single time we've ever had well, it used to be Bright House. Their internet's always been really finicky.
Yeah. Well, wait until you get your house of your own.
Well, I was talking to Sarah about that, and I kind of want to try to find a house out in the away from the city. But if I do that, then I'm just gonna go with Starlink. But
Ooh,
we're
really?
waiting. Yeah, we're gonna wait for her settlement to come in, and then we're gonna look
There
at
you
a
go.
house. I'm gonna see if we can't find a house out in the middle of nowhere that will be a lot cheaper.
Well, it's pretty cheap now. Starlink, the equipment. I mean, 140 a month is pretty high, but it's the best internet I have.
I mean, that's about what you're gonna pay for hardline internet anyway. And if you
Mhm.
want decent speeds, you're gonna pay at least $80, if not more.
Yeah. Yep.
I mean, if you want, you can get shitty ass speed plans that are like you know, 30 down and 6 up or some bullshit like that is like really crappy speeds, but you'll pay probably about 40, 50 bucks a month. But
The lowest I've been is probably 8 up. But with now, I don't know if I told you, but they got a version 3 router now. It's a Wi-Fi 6, but I don't understand why it's not Wi-Fi 6E, only Wi-Fi 6.
kind of makes you wonder why their second generation wasn't already updated to that.
I
Sure, I could
don't
understand
understand.
the first gen not being it, but you think the
Mm,
second gen would have already been updated. How much does the router cost if you just buy the router?
I don't know. I was hoping they just send it to you when they update.
They have a
But
commercial system too, but it's like 2,500 bucks.
you don't want, no. You don't
No,
want
I'm
that.
just saying it's supposed to be a more powerful dish and all that, but it's
Yeah,
like almost like fucking 7 or 8 times the cost of the regular dish.
I would never buy that. What's up, Bill?
What's going on, Bill? How's it going, man?
I would never get that. I wonder how Robert Glazier's doing on his with his Starlink. He got the same gen as I do, don't he? I'm pretty sure.
Nah, I would think he probably has the first gen because he had it way before you did. He got it back when fucking John Joyce got it.
If he got the first gen, that router has Ethernet. But these don't. You gotta buy that data fucking like cable like I bought. I don't even use that.
Yeah, it seems to not work very well, does it?
So I get this raised. Need 3
Dude,
meter
I'm
pole.
I'm seeing people with Starlink in the middle of the city that can get regular fiber. Like drove by a couple of houses already in town that have the ability to get fiber if they want, but they have the Starlink dish literally just sitting in their front yard.
Good.
It's not
Very good.
even mounted to anything. It's just sitting on the stand in their front yard. You see it just moving around and shit. I'm like, what the fuck?
That's what a lot of people do actually. Put it on the ground. But
But that,
I got it fixed to my thing, but I didn't put it through the wall, drill any holes yet for the router.
yeah,
But
but
no,
if I'm in the city where I can get fiber, I wouldn't waste my money on Starlink. But like I said, if I was living in the middle of nowhere and you know, you can't really get cable out in that area, then that'd be perfect.
I want to know exactly where Adrian lives, what town he lives in, and I
I'm
can
not.
find out if it's available.
It is because I've looked it up. It's available in all the areas in Florida now.
Not all the areas.
Well, he only lives like an hour and a half from me. If you look on the map, the
Hmm.
entire area around Orlando, Tampa, my area, it's all covered.
Because he needs. I told him he should get it. He's spending money on these drones and guns. He really needs that internet. Then he can do good live streams. You know what I mean?
Yeah, his internet isn't that great for sure.
And the
Well, I mean,
Wi-Fi help him on his phone too.
and that's the thing is people in the rural areas for a while were depending on like hotspots and little home
Hmm.
internet systems you could get, but they were all ran on the wireless network.
Right.
And if your phone didn't get good signal, that's not going to get very good signal, and you're going to have really shitty connection.
Well, this is mesh. It's a mesh, but I never really used that.
And
Well,
on a hotspot, I mean, you can only hook up so many things, and it's going to drain the shit out of it. I
mhm.
mean, you got a computer, a couple smart TVs, and your phone, and yeah, it's going to get to a point where it can't handle all that shit. So you're going to have
Yeah.
to be really limited on what you're using.
I would like to take this one and put it on like a little shelf right over there by the wall. I put it in the corner. See where right there.
Let me do that. I'm just going to turn the waiting room off.
Well, you forgot to make me host again or co-host again.
I just made you
Oh,
co-host.
you just made it. Correct.
But for some reason, the waiting room's been acting funky where it takes forever for people to come in.
Yeah, fuck
Now
that.
if I can turn it off, and then if I turn it off, they pop in almost instantly. So
Well, you don't really need it. We know everybody that's going to come on. We don't put the thing in the
well,
chat.
yeah, that's the only reason I was using it for a while is because I was putting the link in the chat, but I'm not doing that anymore.
Morning, boys.
What's up, Mars? How's it
Oh.
going?
Oh,
So how did your online DJ going? How'd
Yeah,
that go?
good.
that's cool.
I ended up 8 hour stream I done.
Damn.
Yeah, 8 fucking hours.
I remember doing streams like that.
So could you see the party while you were doing it? Did they have a camera set out there for you so you could see it?
I tried to set up Zoom to give them an invite, but yeah, things just didn't go to plan. So they were just sending me short videos of the party and stuff. So I was just playing that.
Cool.
Or is that something they're gonna do a lot or what?
I don't know. It was Roger's party, so I don't know how often sort of they want me to do it, but eventually I'll work it out. And
Yeah,
And,
because if you could get a live camera set up to where you could see what was going on another computer.
that would have been good. Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been awesome that if you would have had a live feed to it.
Yeah.
That's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
should have set up opened up Zoom before I started the stream, but I didn't have it. I opened it up during the stream and it just fucking wasn't working, so I didn't worry about it.
Yeah, if anything, if you know that's coming up next time, if you need help, just let me know ahead of time. We'll play
Yeah.
around with it, see if we can figure something out.
Yeah.
Because you could even do StreamYard for that as well.
Yeah,
Because you
StreamYard
get
or
that
even-
free 20 hours.
Yeah, well that's what I was saying to the guys over there, that it's only like 40 minutes if we do a live cam from their side, only going to be 40 minutes worth. So yeah, that's all good.
I mean, I like a lot of the features StreamYard has, but fuck, that shit is expensive. I want $25 a month. I only pay like 13 or 14 a month for Zoom.
Yeah, nah, screw that. If I do anything, I'll use what Roland uses, that Ninja. That's for free and it works good, works well.
What's up, JDS? How's it
Hey,
going, buddy?
JDS. What's going on, Mouser?
So is Ninja more like OBS or is it like Zoom and StreamYard?
Like
I've
Zoom and
never-
StreamYards. Yeah.
Now, are you limited how much you can live stream?
No. Not limited on live stream, not limited on how many people you can have in there as well.
Interesting. So it's like an open source, kind of like OBS.
It is, yeah, it's open source like OBS, yeah.
I might have to download that, play around with it.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
What's up, Sean?
Hey, Sean. Yeah, StreamYard sucks.
Yeah, I don't know. It's StreamYard's worse for people. If you have people on the panel that don't have good internet connection, it's
Yeah.
worse than Zoom
Okay, yeah.
because you're running it through a browser versus Zoom you have downloaded on your computer.
That's
So it
right.
doesn't tend to use your network resources as much.
Oh,
Yeah, true.
took the top off of that and fucking smoke went right in my face.
That will happen.
Whew.
What'd you do?
Fucking, I was smoking thick pork chops too, and some chicken thighs.
Mm.
I went out to check them. Right in my face.
Are you saying because
Yeah.
Sean, are you saying because OBS for the win or fuck that waste?
Hey, what's up, Sean? How you doing, Sean?
Sean, your buddy's on camera. Say hi to him.
Mhm.
Oh, there we go. There you go. Just said
There
fuck
you
you,
go.
Tim.
I gotta fucking.
Hey,
turn this-
Nanya.
Cheers, cunt.
Cheers. Well, I started a new job.
You did? Good.
Yeah, not doing traffic control no more because they only give me 1 day a fucking week. They can get fucked.
I fucked it.
Um,
Good on you.
I started on Wednesday. Truck driver delivering pizza produce to pizza shops.
See, that's what I want to do, man. I want to start.
Yeah,
I want to get a delivery job so I can get the fuck off the roads. These cunts try to kill you.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks. JDS had a power steering line blow.
John did what? Well, at
Yeah.
least that's not hard to fucking fix. Hard to replace.
That's why I love when people try to use that sealant shit on radiators.
Just put an egg down the fucking radiator. Open the radiator up and put an egg in. Close it
Egg will
up.
work. Yeah.
Hey,
Hey,
What,
Dom.
to seal it?
Yeah.
Oh, hell
You
no,
know,
I'll just
seal it.
replace it.
no, I'm saying if you're in a
Ah,
bunch and you're like on a fucking old road and you overheat, you fucking take the
Who's
cap off.
carrying random eggs around in their off-road vehicle though?
To get you home. Well, if you're in the country, just go on someone's farm, fucking
Yeah,
slam the,
yeah.
get the egg, throw the egg in the radiator. It works.
I did that. I did. No shit of a lie. When I had my Camaro, I got shot at by 22. Went through the radiator. 2 eggs sealed it until I was able to get into town.
Yeah.
What's up, Chuck?
It'll get you home.
Good night.
Dominic,
Yeah,
Chuck, how's it going?
If your fan belt breaks, just go get a pair of pantyhose. That'll get you
Yeah.
home too.
Yep.
Hey, Brett, VAB.
That is true, because when Matt was trying to put on the pantyhose, it damn near broke his back.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Fuck you, Sean. Break. Thank fuck there's nobody else like me. No.
That's funny.
That was a $200 bullet. 22. Fucking $200 for a radiator.
Broke near the rack and pinion. That sucks, JDS.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, I'll remember that next time my radiator blows, I'll be on the side of the road making an omelet.
Yeah.
What the hell are you
It
doing?
works, man.
Fixing my radiator.
Catching a hole in your radio. Hey, quadcopters.
Kill the
Fucking,
pea-
Hi, Sarah.
fucking now Tony's on my shit. Fuck you too. What's up, Sarah?
up?
Hope you feel all right. Brett, how you doing?
Brett, Tony, how's it going?
Yeah, big pair of shit catchers, JDS.
Well, the reason why you don't need to get the egg out because you need to replace your fucking radiator, so you don't care about that.
Now, do I chop all the onions and the ham and everything in there as well?
Well, you can make an omelet, yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. I want to make a full omelet on the side of the road. I want to at
Don't
least
forget
be
the
able to-
garlic. Don't forget the garlic either.
You
Little
just flush it.
Tabasco.
To get the egg out, you just flush your radiator out.
They go to fix your engine. Why the fuck is there sausage in your pistons? How the fuck do you even get it in there?
Fucking sausage. Oh my god.
Fucking car smells like a fast food restaurant driving down the road.
You got a steak fucking boiling on your head. What's
That's
that?
funny.
Appetizers in the radiator and steaks on top of the fucking manifold.
Yeah.
You know, that's what's so funny is people actually back in the day tried to make shit to go on the motors like that to cook food.
Yeah. I used to heat up my food all the time like that.
No, but people actually made devices to hook onto the engines on certain parts and it would heat up and try to cook food. I'm just like, no, that's a little much.
Here in Australia during summertime, the height of summertime, you can put foil on the ground and cook anything you fucking want.
Oh, yeah.
And that's a fact.
Real
Well, you
obvious.
could. It depends on how big the hole is, Brett. Oh. Well, they're gonna solder up a fucking bullet hole.
Yeah, sometimes not worth repairing the radiator, just better off getting another one.
Yeah. Well, I drove it right into my friend's workshop. Took it out, got it replaced, put it back in, and Bob's your uncle. Went home.
Those are really easy to replace that in fan housings. Super easy.
Especially on a 78 Firebird. Very
There's
easy.
there's some
Fucking
things I
rude.
can do on engines, but I just don't. I'm not the one to tear a head apart or nothing, but if I could needed to like replace a radiator, fans, do an oil change, I can do brakes.
You wouldn't believe how
But-
easy it is to fucking take the manifold off and do everything. You just take one piece at a time, put it where you need to put it. It's easy.
Solder's not going to fix your radiator.
It'll heat up. It'll heat up. You got to braise it. Is it brazing? Yeah.
Brass. Yeah.
Yeah.
You've got to use copper brass to fix a radiator.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Put solder on there, it'll melt straight off as soon as it warms up.
Well, see, JDS, here in the States, we have this cool thing called barbecues and ovens and stovetops.
Yeah,
Like, we don't
radiators
have
are-
to- Yeah, we don't have to cook our food like we're in Afghanistan.
Yeah. I might be up for a new radiator in my ute.
Why's that? Oh, you're leaking.
Me overflow's leaking, so I've either got a hole in the hose or my radiator's clogged because I don't drive it often enough. So it might be the
You know where
radiator.
they bust all the time, right? You know they're
What?
primed to bust right around the seals.
Yeah, I've been wanting a new radiator anyway. One of those big silver, massive, fucking proper for cars that have got a lot of horsepower. One of them ones.
Are you going to get it like a chrome cap on it?
Yeah, the chrome ones. Yeah,
That's what I had.
they're expensive, but you know they look good as well.
They're
What all
worth
the
it. They're worth
That's
it.
what all the ladies say, Nanya.
Yeah, usually they a lot of the guys that do the burnout competitions use those radiators.
Mhm.
They're really good, expensive but good.
Yeah, that's a bitch about radiators. Where they seem to go bad at is where everything was brazed or whatever, or right around where the hose goes on.
Yeah,
Always. That happened to my mom's in her Ford Bronco, but I wasn't going to touch that. I told her to take it to the mechanic. Fuck that. You telling me the room that you had in a Ford Bronco? Fuck
oh
off.
yeah, there's heaps of room in there.
Yeah, but
That's-
everything's connected to where the radiator sits. You got to take everything fuck off.
Take
You got to take
yeah.
the actual pump off.
Yeah,
Or it's like some of the cars where you had to actually take the motor out from the bottom. I've
Yeah.
seen cars like that too.
Oh,
Well,
the
Volkswagen.
Volkswagen.
Yeah, some of them you have to either have them up on a lift or you have to have them jacked up high enough and then you have to pull the motor out from underneath and pull it up.
The worst job to do is put a tranny in. Fuck, that was the worst thing I ever
Well,
done.
that transmissions, I'll tell you what, because one of my uncles was like, that was his forte. Like, you know, he was an all around mechanic, but that was his specialty was transmissions.
Oh, then he's
That
quick
is-
with it.
That is a
Yeah.
whole skill in itself with working on transmissions.
Try doing it without a hoist. I had to use a block and tackle on a fucking limb.
Just like working on car doors, right? And all the mechanisms in the car doors. That's
Yeah,
a
you
skill in
gotta-
itself alone because you're working in there and you
Oh,
only
yeah.
have like that much room and you got to disconnect rods, put a new motor in there. You know, if you're
Yep.
doing all the electrical shit in there. Yeah, I've seen
Yeah.
a lot of people have trouble with that.
Did you send Tony a link?
Yeah, I believe I did.
Brett?
Yeah, he just thumbs it up. So yeah, he got it.
What about Brett?
Do I have him on Facebook?
Victorian aerial vision. That's where he got it last time.
No, I put it in the chat last time.
Hey, Mars, they brought me back tobacco from Bali.
Oh, sick.
Fucking good. It tastes like Port Royal, but it
Oh,
looks
yeah.
like what's that harsh shit? That tobacco that they
White Ox.
White Ox. It looks like White Ox.
Yeah.
Fucking. Then I smelled it. I'm like, because I smoked White Ox when I first came over for like 5 years.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
it was strongest shit I could get. I like
All right,
strong.
well, there's the link, Brett, if you want to pop in. I'll leave it in there for a minute. Yeah, he didn't do Facebook. I didn't think I had him on Facebook.
Yeah, went for a ride last night. First time I've been to a Japanese restaurant.
Really? It's good, isn't it?
Yeah, I
Fuck,
had the
beautiful.
teriyaki beef. Oh, it was fucking beautiful.
Oh, yum.
And
Yeah.
getting better using chopsticks too.
Oh,
Brett?
shit. Yeah, they're hard. So, Brett,
Yeah. Hey, Brett. Show you the vid.
getting everything set up. So, yeah.
They got the robot machines.
Yeah, I just saw that. I was like, what the fuck is that? Oh, yeah, that's pretty cool. So it just takes it out to the table?
Yeah.
A robot waiter, huh?
It was fucking
Or
What the
awesome.
fuck?
I
I
want
want
to
to see
wait.
the Japanese chick come to my table. I don't want no fucking.
Well, I gotta say robotic waiter or waitress. I gotta be all inclusive.
Yeah, we didn't get
multiple colors.
by
too.
the yeah. We didn't get served by the robot, the guy and girl
Fucking
brought
hell.
food. But yeah, the rest of the restaurant, yeah, they're all the robots going around delivering food to them all.
Man, I like watching the Japanese chicks come to your table. Man, they're
That's
hot.
the first time, yeah, been in a Japanese restaurant in 52 fucking years.
Oh, wow.
Didn't
Yeah,
take me
You
long
know,
to get to one, you know.
yeah, those Japanese are crafty little guys, aren't they?
Mm.
Oh, it's beautiful food though.
You know, me and Dan were talking about that one day about how we don't know why the Japanese aren't in the drone market like crazy, because I bet you they'd build
Yeah.
some drone that would transform into a transformer, be like,
Yeah.
and then it'd
There's
take
some
off
Already
running,
have.
and then into a drone and fly off. You know?
I think they already have.
But
Yeah,
I'll tell
no,
you the stuff that Boston Dynamics is doing is pretty amazing.
Are they Japanese?
Scary, actually.
No, that's an American company.
Hmm.
They do a lot of contracts for the government. Yeah,
See
they're
that latest one they've got doing backflips and all sorts of crap. That
Yeah.
just
Why don't they
scares me.
send them over instead of our fucking troops doing it?
that's their whole plan. See, Boston Dynamics works a lot with DARPA too. And DARPA
Oh,
is
very
the
good.
top tier. That's where when no other agency or company can figure out how to try to make something work, that's the
Mhm.
last stop for that technology. It goes to DARPA. Those are the top guys in the world. If they can't figure it out, then it gets scrapped. If they absolutely
Yeah.
cannot figure out how to get it to work, because they pull in all the best talent from around the world.
Probably because they pay the best.
Yeah, DARPA, like I said, DARPA was the one that came out and said that anything you've seen in Star Wars, they tried it and it either worked or it didn't, and they wouldn't tell you what worked and what didn't work. Because people are always asking about lightsabers. And they have actually worked on that, but they wouldn't say whether it was working or not. So, but they are, for the most part, as secretive as they are a little transparent with some stuff. They do come out and show some stuff they're working on every once in a while, which is pretty cool.
What's that
So-
aircraft company? It's got the division called Skunk Works that makes all the planes.
Lockheed Martin or Boeing? I
Yeah.
think it's Lockheed Martin.
What a name, Skunk Works.
Yeah, that's where like all the
Fucking-
stealth fighters and all that.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
it's the top secret shit.
Skunk Works. That's all the off eggs in their radiators.
Fuck it up.
Yeah, I saw you guys had a helicopter go down, 4 service members
Yeah.
on it
Yeah,
the other day. That's sad.
They still haven't found them. Still
Yeah,
haven't
that-
found them.
They actually have American, Canadian and Australian divers and military personnel out there looking for them.
They can't find them yet.
Didn't know about that. I missed the news last night.
I thought they found the wreckage.
They found some of it, but they haven't found the
Okay.
bodies yet. Because
Yeah, I only
unfortunately,
saw bits and pieces of it.
yeah, it ditched into the water, so.
Hmm.
I can show you. Hold on.
But I guess that's
But
the
I-
whole thing with war games. The things are going to happen, aren't they?
Yeah, it was 30,000 troops from 13 nations in those
Hmm.
war games. Well, it's
First-
gonna be really cool is when they do the nuclear, when they get the nuclear sub thing all set up in Perth. They're
Yeah.
gonna have, so all the guys on the subs are gonna get to work with American, Australian and the UK. All the sailors are gonna get to work with each other on the subs, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Right here, it says US to help Australia build guided missiles by 2025.
Well, that's because US, the UK and Australia have signed that pact deal.
No, it's because America wants to use Australia for a midpoint.
Yeah, but they have this pack and I can't remember what the hell the name of it is. It's called the Pack 5 or something like that.
Suckers
some shit
are
like
us.
that. But there's a representative from each country and they all share classified intelligence with each other and they have secret meetings and they go over a bunch of stuff. Pretty much it's all about China is pretty much what it's all about.
Yeah, for sure.
They're trying to, so that's
Like I
why
said,
they're,
they want a base midpoint, and that's why they're helping us or helping Australia build everything.
right. And if you look at Japan, all those little islands that go all the way down right off the coast of Taiwan are all owned by the Japanese. And they're militarizing every one of those islands all the way down. And that one last island
Right
is
up
like,
there.
yeah, it's only like 20 miles off the coast of Taiwan. Then they're going to the other side and they're taking the, what's the other Asian country down there? The Philippines? The Philippines?
Yeah,
They're taking, they're creating a chain from the other side of Taiwan of islands they have,
Mhm.
and they're taking it all the way around to South Korea. So they're pretty much blocking China in with all these
Yeah.
islands, and Taiwan's the only one that's blocking in between the two sets of islands on either side.
yeah.
And then they're basing, then the UK, Australia, and the US are gonna send their subs up there, and they're all just gonna be patrolling back and forth between all those islands.
Well, they're building the port right now for where they're going to build the subs, getting it all together.
Yeah, it's gonna be a big project for sure. But that's what they're trying to do. They're using all these natural barriers that are owned by other countries that don't like China. They're using it as a big long chain to just pretty much barricade them in.
Oh,
Yeah,
we're in a perfect position for America to get China and take care of all that crap. We're right, almost, they're right up north. So
Jimmy, you don't think it's a good idea to have the US here? Have US bases here?
nope. I think
Why
it's
is that?
right. It's just. I can understand helping and everything, but they're just doing it to help themselves. And they're going to charge the Australians, our taxes are going to go up, so forth, so forth.
But in turn, it helps us too. Having
It
them
does
there.
help us, yeah. Well,
Yeah,
they've
but
already
it's
helped us before
it's
without
one-
having a base here.
Yeah, but it's who do you want? It's the lesser of two evils, right?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
the US allows countries to freely travel in international waters, where China's trying to control waters that don't belong to them.
Well,
And
Mike's
they're
getting
bullying
really
other
cheap.
Asian countries over it.
Hey,
Mike
Mike.
just what's up, Mike? Eat a
Oh.
Philly cheesesteak for me too, but you're good.
I had hamburgers for dinner, but that does sound good. But if there
I mean,
was, I guarantee you, if there was a naval base or a military base in Taiwan, China would never even attempt to touch Taiwan. But why
Why
Taiwan
did it
doesn't
take-
allow it, I don't know.
Why did it take until now for US to have a base here or to do all this now? Why? because of conflict with China or
That's
what?
it. That's exactly what it's over.
Yeah, most likely, yeah.
That,
I
that's
just
just,
Australia's getting
understand it.
worried about
If
China
they-
too, so.
But if they
But-
wanted to help like that, they could have years ago. I just don't, yeah.
but this is the thing too, is the US is, yeah, their main concern is China. And this goes back to my point of the whole, them trying to ban DJI drones in the US. It has nothing to do with whether the drones are even a security risk or not. It's the fact that they're Chinese, running Chinese software. So that's just getting bundled in with all the anti-Chinese sentiment.
Yeah,
The thing
It's,
that I
but-
worry about, the thing I worry about is not to put America down. I was born there. They love wars. Okay, they love wars, starting wars, whatever. Now, how hypothetically they're doing this, yeah, to help them. Yeah, they're going to help us, but they're bringing war to our door now. It's
No,
going to
they're not,
happen.
because China won't, dude, China's not gonna attack anywhere where there's US bases. I'm telling you that right now. If you really look at the way China talks, dude, they're mostly talk.
Yeah.
They're very little action. Trust me.
There's a
because
lot
they
of
can-
people over here. There's
they-
a lot of people over here that's afraid of
They-
what's going to happen.
Yeah, but they can't afford to go to war with the US. They can't because the US is literally supporting like 60-70% of their economy by trade. If all of a sudden they got into a conflict with the US, 70% of their economy would go, overnight would be gone. And then their
Hey, Raoul.
economy would collapse.
Hey, Rules,
hey, Roland.
What's up?
I'm
Roland?
I'm just afraid of what might happen.
War is money.
See, a lot of the other first world nations, like a lot of the European nations, Australia, Japan, South Korea, they're all supporting the US regardless of what happens.
Hmm.
So China, if they start a conflict with the US, America's still gonna have all that backing and trade going on. But China's gonna get left in the dark by themselves. Who the fuck's gonna support them? North Korea? Russia? Come
Yeah.
on, I mean,
He's the other
Russia's
one to worry about. He's a lunatic.
a
Russia-
lunatic, but they just don't have the
Well, they're
military
allies with
capability.
Russia. They're allies with Afghanistan. They're Israel. Well, America is allies with Israel too.
Yeah,
They
but
get-
they're alliance with a bunch of countries that aren't really a military threat as far as what they
Well,
are.
you know that all the troops are out of Afghanistan now, and what's the name is back in power again.
Dude, if you sent like 30 F-22s into North Korea, they'd decimate their entire air force in a matter of probably a couple days. I mean, they're flying F-4 Phantoms from the 1960s. They're not taking on.
No, I'm saying the Taliban is still in. They're
Oh, yeah,
in,
yeah.
Yeah.
They were,
Yeah,
they gave.
and
given
America's
power
not
back.
going to go back in there. America's not going to go back in there. Oh hell
That
no!
lunatic in North Korea is just silly enough to use a nuclear. That's the thing. That's the worry.
Exactly, and they can hit us easy.
They can.
That's what everybody's worried about because America likes having wars. War is money, you know. And now they're bringing it to our doorstep.
Well, I mean, look at the 5 biggest exporters of weapons in the world. It's the US, the UK. What is it? Russia. Maybe
Well, put
China's
it
on
this
that
way.
list now.
Put-
I'm not
Put it this way. Put it this way. They're coming over here to build subs, right? Now they're doing these guided missiles. So they're starting to do everything here.
And
Think they're going
tanks.
to piss off somebody? And tanks.
Yeah, there's a new factory opening up in Lara, I think. I don't know if you heard anything about that, Brett, but yeah,
I haven't heard about that.
The guy who
It's
used to
gonna
work
be-
for us is going to work there.
going to be a lot of
Uh,
new jobs for people and that they're building some new
Rheinmetall, I think they
tanks.
are. I think they're called.
Yeah, see, they're using that. They're using that saying, oh, it's going to bring jobs and it's going to be good for the economy and everything. But they're bringing war to our doorstep.
Yeah,
It's the simple, honest fucking truth. They're
Yeah, but
using
the
that.
thing,
as-
the thing is though, is if you're not using the US as a deterrent, at some point China is gonna come in there and try to bully you guys. That's the whole point.
Yeah, but now they're definitely going to come to stop the subs. They're stop the guided missiles. the
Ah,
tanks,
dude, they ain't never
fucking
stopping.
everything.
That's why China and Russia are so concerned about the US giving you guys subs, because they know they can't compete with those submarines. Those
Okay, the Al
submarines are
Qaeda got
so-
in. Hold on, the Al Qaeda got inside America, right? How easy you think Al Qaeda could come here and fucking devastate?
Well, what I'm
It's
saying though is
for them to get into Australia. They got in the United States. They were there for 2 years before the fucking 9/11.
yeah, but anybody can infiltrate a country like that and lay it low. I mean,
Yeah.
The
mean,
three
anybody-
things that you have to worry about is one, ISIS, Al Qaeda, Taliban. All three of them you got to worry about. Don't worry about
They're
China.
already here. They're already here, mate. Don't worry about that.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. We're done.
but like I said, if you go
They're still
to,
going for jihad. Sorry.
I was gonna say, but if you look at what China's already doing to the Philippines, Vietnam, they're bullying the shit out of them in their own waters, telling them they can't even fish their own waters. And their Navy ships are coming in there bullying them because they don't have the navies to back to, deter them and say, get the fuck out of our waters. And that's why there's so many of those Asian countries now are inviting the US back in because they don't have the means to protect themselves.
I'm just worried
So-
about the big picture.
But it's gonna happen regardless. If the US isn't there, at some point, China is gonna come up to the Australian shores and be like, oh, we're gonna do whatever the hell we want. And they're
They're
gonna try to
already
push
here.
you guys.
And no
Don't
point
need to
burying your
go.
head in the sand.
Right. But we
But
do
it's
have
all-
a good army over here, though. Good
But
Air
it's all-
Force.
But it's all it's all about the experience too, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, the Chinese military has a big military, but what experience do they really have? And not to mention it's their strategy on the way they teach their soldiers is completely different. So the US allows, like, say you're a ground commander and you're out on the battlefield, right? You have the ability to make decisions without having to contact command in order to achieve whatever objective you're trying to achieve, right? Where the Chinese military is like most communist militaries, you have to go up the complete chain of command just to get permission to do something because they want that kind of control over their guys. And that right there creates a big bottleneck problem in itself when you're at war with somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like their
Yeah, but-
strategy of their soldiers are completely different.
Yeah, I just think it's going to up our taxes. It's going to up every damn thing over here. I'll be right back. On that note, God, that was depressing.
Oh,
talk.
Yeah.
it's
Let's stop that talk.
Yeah, fuck me, dude. Be right back.
so how's the one wheel thing going there, Mars?
He's not there.
Sorry, I was stretching my legs for a minute.
You've been
Try
sitting
to-
down that long already. You've only been going for what? Not even an hour.
No, I've been on the computer for like the last 3 hours. So. I was on Paul Murray's earlier too.
Oh, yeah.
I like to get up and walk around every 30 minutes or so.
Yeah.
Get the
Well, you
blood
need
flowing.
to. Otherwise, you get that bloody DVT happening, don't you?
Mhm. Well, that's what happened to Jim from Above and Beyond Drones. Although he was sitting in a really crappy lawn chair at his computer for
Yeah.
like the longest time, but he was sitting there for so long every day that it created blood clots in his legs.
Yeah. Well, that's the way the lawn
Yeah.
chair is. It's going to cut off your blood supply anyway, isn't it? With
Yeah,
that
and
bar
then-
at the front.
Yeah, and the doctor told him, he was like, you got to get a better chair and you got to start getting up and walking around every every
Mm.
30 minutes, get up and walk around for a little bit. And so he ended up buying a new chair probably 6 months before he disappeared.
So is he still around at all? I don't see him.
Yeah, it's been it'll be 2 years here pretty soon since he last live streamed or anything, or did anything on his channel.
Hmm.
So yeah, he's
It's a shame. He's a funny guy.
Resident Evil movie. No, I have not. I didn't know there was a new one out, Roland.
Oh, is that a one, Virus City or something it's called, I think?
But I do like the Resident Evil movies, so I definitely will be watching it.
You just like, what's the name? The chick in it?
I just like the
Um,
story. I think it's a cool story. I know who you're talking about. Yeah, she's hot though.
Yeah.
But I like end of the world type movies like that, like series like that. You know, like zombie movies, like a really good zombie movie, stuff like
Yeah,
that.
not a fan of zombie movies, to be honest.
Like Night of the Living Dead, stuff like that. Or
Mm.
anything kind of like that new Twisted Metal show that's out now. It's a pretty good show. Actually, Tim binge watched it yesterday. They got the first season out with 10 episodes. It's really good. But they based that off the video game. I don't know if you're familiar with the Twisted Metal video game.
No, I'm not. No.
It was back on
Is it-
PlayStation 1.
If it was a zombie game, I probably wouldn't have played it.
No, it wasn't a zombie game. What it was about the end of the world, kind of like all the technology ended. But then all the major cities, it kind of took place in the US, and all the major cities, they kind of walled themselves off and made their own
Okay.
like utopias. But everybody on the outside of the walls were all the criminals, the killers, the serial killers, all the crazy people. And so the basis of the show is they call themselves milkmen, and what they do is they run supplies in between the cities. But the whole
Okay.
time they're running supplies, they're having to deal with all these crazy people, these different groups
Yeah.
and factions. And their cars are all tricked out and they got guns mounted on them and all this stuff, and they chase each other. It's a pretty good.
Very
show.
much
I
like a
like it.
zombie movie.
Yeah, but just not zombies. But
Mm.
yeah, it's similar. But it was based off a video game that was around in the early 2000s, late 90s. But yeah, I just hope they do a second season, Nunya. I can't stand when they make a good show like that I get into and then they never do a second season. That was like matter of fact, the movie they did about the satellite base out there in Australia, the one the US has
Pine Gap.
there. Yeah, Pine Gap. They did a show called Pine Gap about that. And they had, I think, two seasons, I think. And I didn't realize that they had canceled the show, and I got all the way through the last season. Last episode, they left it on a cliffhanger, and then I realized when it was made, like 3-4 years ago. I was so pissed.
Damn it.
Like, damn it. Because it was actually a really good show. I actually enjoyed it. Nice, Mike. 166 pieces delivered today. $2 a package. It's not bad. So Mike got that new job delivering Temu packages in Michigan.
Oh,
get-
okay.
He
Yeah,
gets-
I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, he gets $2 per package he delivers. It's not too bad. $200-300 a day ain't bad in pay.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I used to play the hell out of that game back in the day, don't you? I had it on PlayStation, the original PlayStation. That was a super popular game back in the day. So how's your one wheel stuff going, Mars?
Good. I actually readjusted me coil shock. It's heaps better now. Much better.
The new one you put on there?
Yeah.
Mars, did you see that short of Matt coming down the stairs on his one wheel?
Here, I'll
Matt.
pull it up.
Yeah, Matt. He's
Mm-mm.
coming down the stairs on his one wheel. Yeah, have a look at it. Watch it very closely.
Let me see. I'll go to his channel and find it. I don't think I saw that one. Was this Matt?
Yeah, well, he says it was. It looks a bit sort of
That ain't-
high
that
skill
ain't-
level.
yeah, that's not Matt.
No.
Ah, okay.
Not Matt.
The seat falls off.
Something came off. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, the seat.
Well, they did a good job going down it though.
Looks like a RS19, no suspension.
Let's see, this fucking, where's that video that Matt did of the Yeah, where's it at?
Mars, you remember that one with the white drone of mine?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's got that as a short, the bugger.
Yeah, look at this.
Yeah,
And all it is him putting the damn drone together.
yeah.
That's it. And fucking 35,000 views.
It's crazy what people will watch.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
That's the whole short. I can't believe he got that many views off of that.
Mm,
Now he's been doing pretty good on them though.
yeah.
Now how long I tried to talk him into doing shorts on his channel. He's like, oh, I can't be buggered. I can't be buggered. And then all of a sudden this last like month or so, he decided he wanted to do them.
Yeah, he's going nuts with them.
Yesterday, I only took what I had left from Thursday with the van breaking down. Oh, the van already broke down? What the hell
Oh,
happened to it?
no.
Just got that damn thing. Although I think he did get a 25,000 mile warranty on it, which isn't too bad for a used vehicle.
Oh, yeah, I've got to change my freaking name.
Need a new tire on my one wheel. Well, unfortunately, Mars doesn't ride those type of one wheels that you ride.
All right. Electric unicycles are a bit different.
Yeah,
Hey, Dan.
he has the one that you like balance on the thing.
Yeah.
You know, one of the very first generation ones that they came out with. What's up, Dan? Oh, the thermostat went out. Oh, at least you got that
Already?
warranty on it. Well, I wonder how long that van's been sitting on their lot though, and then the heat, driving in that heat all of a sudden.
Mm.
Yeah, maybe. At least it's a easy thing to fix.
That's what I said. It's a good thing they gave them that warranty on it, but that's the good thing about buying a used car from an actual dealer versus
Yeah,
those buy here, pay here places are nothing but a fucking scam.
well, good old Facebook Marketplace.
Well,
Mm.
see, and you guys, I think, have buy here, pay here places over there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then there's such a scam over here, dude. You'll buy a car, it sounds good, it runs great, and then 2 days later, you know, you could get a blown head gasket or something, and they won't fix it,
No,
but they'll expect you to keep making the payments on it.
that's right.
And what they'll do over here, it's become a problem. They won't give you like a big dealership or like I say, a big lender like Capital One or, you know, one of the big, huge banks that everybody knows, the big multinational banks. When they
Yeah.
give you a car loan, they'll give you like 90 days past due before they'll come and take your car because they don't want the car back. They want you to pay it off because
That's
it's
right.
not worth it for them. So they'll give you as much time as physically possible before they'll come and actually take it. Where these buy here, play here places, dude, I've seen them, people go as little as 3 days past the due date of their payment and they came and repoed it. And then they repoed it. The person didn't have the money right away to get it back. They gave them like 5 days to come get it. If they didn't, they just resold the car to somebody else. By the
Yeah.
time
Do
it's
the
all
same thing
said,
again.
yeah. By the time it's all said and done, dude, that car that was worth like $6,000, they've made $20,000 off it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ridiculous. I got a 123,000 miles on it. Not new.
Hey,
Yeah.
W.
W, what's going on, man?
Well, the chicken is done.
I guess that's all right, Mike. Yeah, that
Hundred and
car,
twenty-three thousand. That's far from new.
Mm.
yeah. Yeah, that car junk is a scam. Unfortunately, a lot of states don't do nothing about it, so. They don't give, there should be a state mandated rule on how many days can go by before they can repo it and all that stuff, but a lot of those buy here, pay here places don't really have any regulations on them, so they kind of just do whatever the hell they want. And they usually get you some sketchy ass lender, that gives you a really high freaking percentage and what is it,
Interest.
interest, yeah.
Yeah. How else are they going to make their money? Come on. They've only got you for about a month and then you're out of pocket and that's it.
Yep. What's funny was I actually bought a car from a buy here, play here place like 8 years ago. And I went and turned it in and traded it in for a brand new vehicle right off the lot. It was brand new, only had 25 miles on it. And it sat there for like 3 months and the repo agency kept calling me saying, "Oh, we're looking for the car. Where's it at?" I said, "I traded it in." I said, "It ain't my fault if the dealership didn't contact you and tell you they had possession of the car. They're the ones that were supposed to pay it off." And I said, "If you want the car," I said, "I gave them the address of the dealership. I said, the car's there. Go get it." I said, "I got my new car. I don't need that piece of shit no more." For 3 months, they called and I kept telling them where the car was, and that's what fucked my credit up so bad was because they kept dinging my credit for me.
Yeah.
And it was the dealership's fault because they were supposed to call and pay it off within a week. And 3 months went by before they finally did it.
Yeah,
I
but
was
they
so
probably
pissed.
knew that they weren't going to get called. You were. So they didn't care.
They did, and I called and bitched at them a bunch of times too. I was so pissed.
212 Chrysler, nice.
Well, that's true, Nunya. That's what I said. That's what they do. And then they keep repoing and reselling the same car over and over again.
Yep.
And they probably only paid like 2,500 for the car at an auction, you know? That's why I love when I'd see these people go to these buy here, pay here places, and they'd have like some stupid ass old Mercedes or BMW for like 5-6 grand. And I'm like, why are you buying that car? I said, the minute it breaks, you ain't gonna have the money to fix it.
No, that's right.
But they just see a Mercedes for 6 grand. They're like, ooh, a 15-year-old Mercedes. Like, fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Did you hear about the joke about the wandering nun? She was a Roman Catholic.
Oh, God.
On your rules.
Ruling in for the dad joke of the night.
So what is your game of choice anyway, Justin? I know you don't play Fortnite properly. We've heard about that.
Yeah, I mainly the 3 games I play a lot is Fortnite. I like Rocket League, and I like obviously I play GTA. But I actually haven't been playing much the last week and a half. Just didn't feel but I have a bunch of footage saved, so I just didn't feel I haven't felt like playing.
I really would have thought you were a Call of Duty guy.
I used to play a lot of the war games. I was actually in Army of Two is one of my favorite Army games. That was a good co-op game. I liked playing, but no, I haven't downloaded any of the newer games. I kind of got into the RP thing, and that kind of takes up a lot of your time doing that. I just haven't really. And then I got Tomb Raider too, which I need to finish playing. Tomb Raider is amazing. The graphics on that game are insane.
Yeah, I have to see if I can get hold of that.
I got it on they actually had it free. I think it was either Epidemic or Steam actually had it free 1 week as a promotional thing. And I hurried up and grabbed it and downloaded it while it was free.
I don't know how the fuck you play them shooting games.
Oh yeah, have you ever played Sniper Elite? That's a crazy game. I got
Don't
Sniper
play-
Elite
Mm,
4
mm.
on my computer.
I don't play any shooting games. I reckon it's fucking just shit and useless. I'd rather drive a car around a racetrack.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Each their own, mate.
Yeah, well, back when I had like PlayStation and shit, I had Tonka touring car, and then they came out with V8 supercars.
I've still got
played
V8 Supercar, actually. I've got V8 Challenge still.
Yeah, I love that game. I'd prefer to play that than shooting games, and just they just don't do nothing for me. The shooting games, never been into them. Apart from what's the one where you can beat up prostitutes and that?
GTA.
Yeah, Gran Turismo. That's a fun that you can have a bit of fun on.
Yeah, I know you don't play games, Dan. You can't even beat Zelda, and that's a kid's game.
Yeah.
Damn.
No, he was playing Zelda one night on a live stream. It was just him on his live stream playing Zelda, and me and Mike were giving him so much shit in the chat because he was raging, man. He couldn't figure out how to beat this level. He was getting so pissed. He's like, I should be able to beat this as a fucking kid's game. What the fuck? So me and Dan
Yeah.
were saying all kinds of shit in the chat too and making fun of him.
Go back to Pac-Man. Go back to Pac-Man.
I'll tell you one person that loves Sniper Elite Nunya is Sean Edge. He loves those
Oh, yeah.
games. Yeah, he's really good at them too.
I think he has a Sniper Elite 5 though.
He's got all of them, yeah, but he's got the newest one. The Sniper Elite 4, I got that off of G2A for like, shit was like, I think $7 with the special edition
Yeah, we got it the
package that
same
came
day.
with it.
Yeah, we got it the same day.
But if anybody is interested in downloading games and getting them cheap,
E2A.
I'll put the link in the chat for G2A. But it's a really
Best place to
good,
get games. Best place.
because you can get them, you just download the gold, or you choose one of the ones with the global keys that's compatible everywhere. And you can get games for like sometimes 60-70% cheaper than what you'd buy them through Steam or Epic. Got me a fresh. Oh, nice,
Fresh.
Mike.
Any commit suicide?
Honestly, Nunya, I've only made it through the first level of Sniper Elite. That game is not easy, I'll tell you that. I almost rage quit that game one day.
I did a couple times.
And see, I don't like playing with keyboard and mouse. You can get more precise shooting with the mouse, but I've played so long playing with, Xbox controllers. That's what I'm used to. And that's what I love about this one that I have. So that's your standard Xbox controller. But this one actually has 2 modes built in it. So it will work with older games and the newer games on the button mapping. Plus it has a turbo mode and it has a couple custom pads you can customize down here. So those are like macro keys you can customize.
I don't think I have that.
Not on your standard Xbox controller, no. Now, if you had the Elite, you would have it. Because the Elite has the 4 paddle buttons down at the bottom.
Oh, I got it down at the bottom.
That's one of the reasons why I want an Elite so bad. I would love to have an Elite Xbox controller.
Yeah, it
But
would be
they're
nice.
fucking $200.
Well,
I
I
think
could have
they're-
spent $30 more. This is one step down from the Elite. I could have spent $30 more and got the Elite, but I didn't. Hindsight.
But this is why so many military
G'day, Jim.
drones.
Hey, Jim.
What's up, Jim's Droney? But so many military applications, they've actually used Xbox controllers for. Like a lot of their drones.
Even
and
control
different
submarines
things.
with them too, apparently.
That was with a shitty Logitech one.
Fuck it up.
Yeah, his Logitech controller.
I mean, just getting in there and seeing that, wouldn't you be worried?
Mike,
I wouldn't have went down. That poor kid that went down there and he didn't want to go.
Yeah, he didn't want to go.
Mike, send me the link to that website in Messenger where you filled out your app for that, and I'll check it out.
Hey, Jim. Mm,
There you go. Do what Mike is doing, but you need a vehicle.
Yeah, no, that's my only concern. I really don't want to put any miles on my car. It's already 7 years old.
Yeah, but I'm saying you only have one vehicle. And Sarah takes it to work. Plus, you drop her off at work.
A number of our crews at work that comes through our place, they lease their vehicles. They don't own one.
Yeah, they lease
And
a
all the
van.
maintenance, that's covered, and yeah, works out well.
That's what you could do. That's another option, Justin.
Breaks down, they get a replacement vehicle given to them.
Yep.
What's up, Edward? Alright, cool, I'll save this in the. I will bookmark that.
Oh, happy birthday for yesterday, Jim.
Happy birthday.
And it was Sean's birthday too. Sean Edge, but he's not in here right now, but he might be lurking and watching. But
Drinking his orange juice.
and sorry, Sean, I didn't know it was your birthday. I don't go on Facebook very often, and that's what tells me when people's birthdays are. I have enough trouble remembering my 3 kids and Sarah's birthday.
You better get them right, buddy.
I got them down, but it's like remembering anybody else's birthday is just. I remember my one cousin's birthday only because she has the same birthday as me. So, and
That's what the
remember-
wife's for. The wife
Oh,
remembers all the birthdays.
Dude, she remembers everything, bro.
Yeah.
Exactly right. Yep.
She'll be like, "Oh, it's our. You remember that day when we had our first handshake?" Be like, "No,
No.
no, it's February 15th, 2007." Be like, "What the fuck?"
Hmm.
They can remember times. What time it is. And here comes the Hawk.
Yeah, he's on his way to go watch the footy ball.
Here,
Hey,
here
Doc.
I am.
Here he
What's
is.
So, man,
Mars will know where I am. I'm at the mail exchange.
Hey,
yeah, been there a few times.
Yeah,
Well,
do you
actually,
exchange mails?
what was that?
Do you exchange mails?
Yeah, yeah.
I'd be the only one to now know where the hell he's at because I actually have 3.5 Australians on the panel.
you're bloody outnumbered, aren't you?
Mm, you're outnumbered.
Yeah, Tim's a half though. He don't count as a whole.
Yeah.
Mm.
Mhm.
Sitting out in the, what do you call it? Beer garden smoking section.
There you go.
Oh, yeah, out the back. Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
can't even be inside down there.
No,
No? God damn.
no, because see that's they've got nice little area, and you've got in between 2 buildings.
I call it jail.
Looks like it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm,
Every smoking section is like jail. It's fucking this little bitty area.
I can sit here for a good hour, so that's
That's why you got to
and then
ghost
make my
vape.
way to the ground.
That's when you got to ghost vape when you're in there. You know, you just hit it.
Yeah. I do that. I do that at food courts and other places.
Hmm.
But here, it's nice out here. and there's no sound because it's nice and comfortable here. You're not sitting in between, people, and you can spread out and enjoy yourself. Whereas if I go back inside, there's like about 200 or 300 people in there. It's loudy. It gets really rowdy in there because you can't even think.
I like rowdiness.
What's Mike talking about? Transplants? I miss getting drunk. Yeah, because you're working all the damn time now.
I'll be
Mm.
right back, guys.
All right.
All right, Brett.
Mike don't have time to do anything anymore. Well, see, if you take the little, like over here, we have those little like stick vapes that are made by,
Yeah, we got him here.
fuck, what company is it that makes them? They're made by Marlboro, but I can't think of the damn name of them now.
We got the little stick ones over here.
Those ones you can get away with ghost vaping because they don't put out a lot of vape. But like
Yeah,
mine puts out a cumulus
basically
cloud.
what
I
I
can't hear
do is
anybody.
it fits. This one fits perfectly. This one fits perfectly in my hand. I can just do that.
That's what she said.
Well, if it's cold out, you put your hands inside your sweater and you just put your sweater over your
Yeah.
mouth. Yeah.
Yeah,
Then your neck starts smoking.
Well,
yeah,
like I said, you use mine and it creates a cumulus cloud every time, you know?
yeah. I know. That's why you've just got to hold it in for a second.
You fucking come out looking like the Ghost Rider. I'm ready to ignite.
Well, I see people do
Mike.
that all the time though in stores and stuff. They'll literally put their face, like if it's cold and they're wearing a sweatshirt, I've seen them do
Yeah.
it a bunch of times. They'll put their face under their sweatshirt. They'll just hit it
Yeah.
and blow it inside their sweatshirt.
Yeah. Mm.
That's the fucking Ghost Rider. Number
What's up, Mike
4.
B? How's it going, buddy?
Hey, Mike.
Hopefully you're
Mike
feeling,
B, and
Hey, Mike,
Hope
B.
you're doing well.
yeah, hope you're feeling good
pretty
today.
good, Mike. You beat me. I'm turning 52 next week, and I've been busted twice.
And David's back. What's up, David?
David.
David. That's all it is over here, Mike. Misdemeanor. Driving while intoxicated. Misdemeanor.
I've never been in trouble with the cops at one time, and that was for domestic violence issue because me and my stepbrother got into it.
Well, the first time first time I lost my license for 3 months. Second time it was 6 months. Never again.
No, I've driven through booze buses several times, and I've never. I had a very interesting one actually on my birthday, probably about 4 or 5 years ago, and I just got a new license because the one had expired, and I was going out to lunch with a couple of friends for my birthday, and I accidentally gave them the old license. And they looked at me and said, "Hey, this is expired." So I said, "Oh, okay, sorry about that." Got out the new license and said, "Yeah, that's better." It's would have been 2015. Yeah, it would have been
Well,
2015.
back home, I've been in jail like 10 times. But back home, man, if you miss one child support payment, they put a warrant on you,
Mm,
and it's connected to your driver's license.
okay.
Yep.
Mike
So
said
they
thousand.
find
That bag of weed Mike got busted with ended up causing a $1,000 fine or 180 days in jail, so he paid it.
hey, fucking
Got some gifts working on the thing now.
pretty good.
Good.
Thanks, rules.
Hey, rules.
Hashtag bum. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, look above my head. Oh, it was there.
So how long before your game starts there?
About probably about an hour and a half. But I like to get in early and get myself ready.
Who we playing?
you're heading-
St Kilda.
St Kilda.
I should
Oh,
beat
and
them.
the Saints. Oh, when the Saints gonna lose
Yeah.
today.
Yeah. And
Yeah, they
considering the fact that so far this round all the favourites have lost.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So that'll be
We don't
bonus
want
for
to talk about that. We don't want to talk about that.
so I was watching 4 different sports last night.
Yeah.
It was a
Yeah.
bevy of sport on TV.
We only just lost last week, didn't we? Like 1 goal
Yeah,
or
1
something.
point.
1 point. Man,
With a
that's
minute to go, Richmond scored a goal.
yeah, that's right. Yeah.
It's popping up every time he fucking put something in there. Hashtag that hashtag tits and it came up right above
Yeah.
Mars's fucking head. You can see it.
Mm.
So, let's see it. There it is.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Now all I got is potatoes.
Yay.
Pork chops are done. Chicken's done.
Great.
I should have got some potato salad.
Yeah.
Oh well.
That's some good.
I've got a hell of a lot of coleslaw at the moment because they're on special at Woolies.
Oh yeah, you freeze them?
No, I just got them I put them in the fridge because they last about 3 or 4 days.
Yeah.
And they were like 90% off, so I thought I couldn't say no.
Mm-mm. Coleslaw was good on everything, man. Hamburgers, hot dogs, fucking
Yeah.
everything. Good.
Well, they also had one of those large meat trays for 90% off. So I thought, why not?
Oh, for the love of
Yeah.
I
God,
think
none.
it was $11 down to $2. It was a big. It had four meat patties and about, I think, 10 sausages. So I thought,
Ain't
bugger
bad.
it,
That ain't
I'll
bad.
just buy it and freeze some of that stuff.
None you
I
don't
said-
worry. Don't
was that?
don't worry about flooding the chat. It's interaction. I don't care. You don't have to keep
Yeah,
apologizing.
the more interaction. Yep, the more chats, the more likes, the more interaction, the more the algorithm loves you.
Yeah.
Nice those likes.
It's all about those likes.
Yep.
It's all interaction. Interaction's the way to
I'm gonna give Mars a bunch of Bud Light cans. There we go.
go. It's the Bud Light Show.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Boobs.
yeah. Everybody loves them.
Hmm.
It's in our DNA.
Good. I'll be right back.
Okay. Hmm.
So you just sitting out there killing an hour and a half?
Yeah. It's a bit of a usual thing when we play at Marvel Stadium. everybody always seems to gravitate to the mail exchange for probably
Yeah.
what, hour and a half.
Yeah.
It's a lot easier because it's only what, 10-minute walk at best. Whereas you go to the MCG, there's nothing really around there to
No, we're
sit
hang
in.
out.
Yeah, and you can hang out at McDonald's, but that's still a 25-30 minute walk
Cool.
from there.
Yeah. Oh, is a little short Turkish looking bloke security guard there today?
Yeah,
Yeah, tell him Mars, the guy on the EUC, he knows who I am with the bald head. Tell
Okay,
him I
if I
said
see-
hello.
yeah.
Tell him I said hello. He'll know
yeah,
who
I'll
it
have
is.
a look.
Well,
Drum
was it
Builder, what's up, man?
the short Turkish guy or the bit bigger guy with a bald head?
Okay. Well, if they're hanging around aisle 1 to 5, I'll have a look.
No, I mean security there where you are.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
out the
No
out the
worries.
front.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll have a look.
Yeah, I'm not sure what time he works. I'm not sure if he's there
Yeah.
early in the morning. I'm not sure what time he starts. But he's the one that I basically told him get fucked because he wouldn't let us bring in the EUCs.
Yeah.
And then after that, he had a change of heart, and we became fucking best of friends after that.
Right.
Who wouldn't let you
I'll have
bring him in?
The security guard.
For what, the stadium?
No,
No,
we're down
where I am now.
at the
Ah.
Mail Exchange. It's like a pokey pub sort of venue. You can have dinner and stuff there, and yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Dream Builder.
Hey, Dream. Forgotten his name already.
I appreciate it, man. No, not a problem. I understand it's late there. He's still recovering from last week.
Yeah, last week. Yeah,
He was drinking
And
till
then,
fucking 9 o'clock in the
that
morning.
was an epic stream, that one.
The bigger guy with the bald head, I can't remember I don't remember their names. He was working at the oh fuck, where do we go? The Plenty, I think it's called.
Oh, yeah. Haven't been
pub.
there in a while.
Yeah, behind Greensboro, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know the one you mean. Haven't been there
Yeah,
in a while.
And yeah, he was security guard, and he came over. He started asking me questions. I said, yeah, we ride these things all the time, blah, blah, through the city. He goes, you just go to the mail exchange, don't you? I go, yeah, we're always there. I go, yeah, you're the security guard there. He goes, yeah. I go, yeah, you always let us in, man. I go, you're the best, mate. So him got on,
Yeah.
like, he doesn't care. He just let us bring the EUC scooters, whatever. He doesn't give a shit. But he only works at the mail exchange 1 day a week, I think. So that's why he doesn't really give a shit. But the other guys there more days out of the week. And he said that the owner was getting a bit cranky because guys are, leaving their stuff there and that.
Mm.
But then he came around. He goes, yeah, nah, just whack them in. So yeah, every time we come now, it's all good. We can charge up and yeah, put our EUCs on charge while we eat dinner.
Well, it's a good place to charge. I generally come in
Yeah.
here to charge as well.
Yeah, at the front door, as soon as you walk in the front door, there's
Yeah.
the escalator on the left, elevator, sorry. And on the right,
Yeah.
there's usually a little small square table. That's where security usually stands. So yeah, if we don't charge, we put them on the left. But if we charge, well, most of them put them on the left, and whoever charges puts them on the right because there's 2 power points there. So yeah, they're pretty good now.
Yeah. Yeah, there's probably, I know there's at least 3 power points because there's one in that little corner.
Yeah.
As you go past the toilets, I always sit in that little thing and always charge up because they've got 2 power points there.
All right, yeah. Yeah, no, we don't bring them all the way down the escalator. Just
Yeah.
in that front foyer, as soon as you go in the front door.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so long as we
I
don't
generally-
block the elevator exit, yeah, it's all good.
Yeah. No, I generally come here late in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Sometimes charge up,
Yeah.
get out the drone, charge it up there,
Yeah.
charge up the laptop, charge up the power bank, phone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Depending on if and then I'll check the weather. if the weather's good, I'll get out to Ron Barassi and have a bit of a rip out there.
Yeah,
Hey, young builder.
It's all about getting there at the right time, because if I get there at the right time,
Yeah.
the Geelong Flyer, the ferry
So
from
he's going to
Geelong,
bed. Going to bed.
sometimes I'll fly that one too.
Yeah, him and Ruland are on the same time. And Ruland's apparently drunk at the moment.
You reckon?
Said, you gonna come on the panel? He said, I'm drunk, mate.
Come on up. Rick. He gave Mars all that stuff to put on the screen. Pop up.
Yeah.
He did.
So he must be really drunk.
Come on, Rules, get in here.
Yeah.
There it is,
Yeah,
up
I
here.
sent him a link.
Come on, quick, twist his arm. Hurry, twist against him.
Lick my balls.
Yep.
Fucking can't get that out of my head, man. I even say it at work on the radio. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, Jacko? Nothing.
It's a YouTube thing.
Yeah.
I mean,
Stuff
if
that sticks with you. Tomorrow they got me starting at fucking 9 a.m. Huh?
Oh, that's late.
Yeah, same here. Last 3 days I started at 8, but yeah, tomorrow 9:30 a.m.
I like starting at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, could you finish
Mm.
early?
Well, sometimes not, but still, you know you're going to get the hours. You know what I mean?
You get your
Starting at
8 hours
9.
early, yeah.
Starting at
Mm.
9, and I'm not going to get fucking 8 hours.
Yeah, well, 6 till, what is 8 hours, 6 till 2:30, including your
Mm.
lunch. That's it, knock off time.
Yeah, and you're done.
Yeah, whereas me,
Yeah,
9:30, 6 o'clock knock off time with lunch.
Mm.
so they were only giving you 1 day for the traffic control,
That's
Yeah,
bullshit.
one day a week, yeah.
but you had to return all the shit they gave you.
No,
The
No, that
radio,
comes
the
with you.
boots, nothing.
That comes
No.
with you, bro.
that's all mine through the
Hey, here
job
comes
agent.
Michael.
Bro.
All right. Well,
government.
Mike?
All right,
They
Mike.
get the Mike.
How
They
you
get
doing,
the
Mike?
money off the government, so yeah,
up,
doesn't
Mike?
cost me not 1 cent.
Joe, what's up?
oh,
Hey,
nice.
Joe. So
Dude,
yeah,
that was like, fuck. Oh, it's dank. Oh, night train. Fuck yeah. I like that.
I job agency rang me and they said interview on Monday, so I went for the
I
interview.
like that.
Started work on Wednesday.
I Love Weed is the YouTube channel that I got it from. So
Yeah.
the main guy, Troy, designed this dab mat. So this is for your dab tools and stuff to set on, so it's not getting your desk all sticky and shit.
Yeah,
He designed it as far as the paint job on the front. And then he got so many prints of it, you know what I mean? He got like an artist print and then he got numbered prints beyond that. So this is an artist print, unnumbered, that I won on a giveaway. And then as a numbering, he painted my backing on it.
Nice.
Man, you can use that for a mouse pad, bro.
Yeah,
Mm.
it's
Use it for
Cool,
a mouse
dude.
pad, man. Fuck yeah.
What's up,
Good
Paul?
Paul.
the paint
Joe,
job.
how's it going?
He designed the picture and whatnot on it, had it printed.
Yeah, I like that. Dank.
He
Yeah.
did that when I won it. He signed it by painting the back of it. Gotta
Hey,
see.
Mars, when you take
Yeah,
the
I
radio
like
and drive by
For the
Tim's
crowd.
work sites, you're like, yeah, you're all clear.
yeah.
Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom. No, even
Oh,
better
yeah.
because it's an expensive radio, so I'll either give it to my daughter or I'll sell it, one or the other.
They just upped the percentage of traffic controllers that get killed a week. Now it's up to 2.
Mm.
Good shit. Keep on doing it the rest of my life until I get hit.
It's because you keep live
Mate, if-
streaming during your work site.
Mm.
Like,
If
check out
they-
these major highways
Oh.
I walk out there.
If they gave me at least 3 days, not too bad, because the last Wednesday I worked, I got paid $320 for the day.
Did they put you on highway or were you?
But
That's what I got paid.
But
for.
in their pay slip, there's no tax being taken out. So I've still got to
What I
sort
made
that
for
out.
today, Mars, $320.
Yeah,
Give or take 40, 50 for gas.
Yeah, I gotta take 50 out of that for gas today.
and how
That's
many
not bad.
hours?
Yeah, it's fucked.
Dude, I wasted a bunch of time, but only about 7, 8 hours of work.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Damn.
Cyril,
Just waiting around for things, this or that. But I was running
Bro.
around this morning. I just got late.
hey, Roland.
Yeah,
Lick my balls.
I got another job, Mike.
balls.
I'm delivering pizza product to pizza shops.
There you go.
Yeah. And that's the same hourly rate, but with the traffic control, you get extra $20 a day for travel, whereas here I don't get the travel money.
Oh, there you go.
Right.
It's
And you
still
get
good.
your breaks. And you get
Yeah,
your
I've been
breaks.
talking to these Amazon guys or whatever, and these Amazon guys, they get out earlier in the morning to get their runs, but they're running like 230 pieces a day, and they're getting paid hours.
Yeah.
They're not getting paid by the piece.
Good. Yeah, yeah.
I'm getting paid by the piece, bro.
Yeah, so you want to do as much
If
as
I
you
get
can.
out 160
Much as
pieces
you
in
can,
5 hours,
yeah.
I get paid the same as I do if I get out
Yeah.
8 hours, you know?
Yeah.
What's
So,
up, Roland?
Now you're making good money, bro.
it's not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Well, your average
Six
minimum
figures
wage
a year
job.
now. Six
Mike,
figures a year on the average right now.
Well, I'm saying, on your average minimum wage job, you're going to be lucky to make 140 a day.
Your average minimum wage job, you're looking at about 35,000 a year right now.
That's what I'm saying.
Damn.
Yeah. That's average minimum wage right now. I'm making twice that.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. If you take out taxes, everything, you're lucky to make 120, 140 a day. So 300
making
and something a
twice
day
that.
ain't bad.
I'm making twice that. And we just got a raise, so I'm making 33 now. Almost 34.
Hmm.
Yeah, it should pay out pretty nice this year. If I keep
And,
that base or whatever.
How about
I don't know how long I
insurance?
can keep this base going though.
Do you have to
Yeah,
have
insurance.
commercial insurance?
Huh?
You have to have commercial
No, I
insurance?
got full coverage though. They made me get full coverage, and then I have to have certain amount of coverage on my insurance for deductibles and liability and like that. In order to.
Well, you got
qualify.
drivetrain insurance. Drivetrain insurance.
So I had to up my insurance. It's not just basic coverage anymore. It's higher insurance, but it's not.
So it's bumper to bumper. Drivetrain.
It's full coverage, dude.
Yeah.
I got roadside assistance, full coverage, fucking everything, dude.
Nice. Nice. That's what I had on my Ford Escape.
Yeah, because you're either gonna have
5,000
liability.
mile vehicle warranty, fucking vehicle rental, fucking reimbursement for fucking anything, all chassis.
Yeah.
fucking-
Well, yeah, because you're either gonna have liability insurance, which is just cover. That's just
Well,
basic
the only thing
Liability
it
coverage.
in
don't-
Michigan ain't shit though.
The only thing it don't cover is your
Insurance
service.
Up in here, so it's nobody's fault. It just you end up
It-
paying your own.
It doesn't cover your service. So your oil change and your service, you got to pay for it. But you got to go back to the original dealership.
It's under a dealership warranty, so it doesn't have to be the dealer. It can be any dealer or certified. So
Yeah,
the same.
Tuffy's
Yeah.
a certified warranty and whatnot under it. So Tuffy, I can take my car to them and they can do the repairs, and it still fits under the warranty.
Yeah, when I
It's a
got my
certified
car,
mechanic through them.
when I bought my car, it was brand new, 25 miles on it. I got the first eight oil changes free.
Yep.
And then
Really?
anything after that I had to pay for, yeah, but the first free 8 oil changes were free.
The first 5,000 kilometers was free. Then after that, I had to pay every 15,000.
Yeah.
No, I didn't pay for oil
Over here,
changes
you
the
don't
first
get
year or two.
anything for free.
Yeah.
Especially not at car dealerships, etc.
But when I got in the accident, they paid me and gave me my gap fee. So I got like 8,000. So
Well, yeah, here
Okay.
liability is only gonna cover the other person's car. It ain't gonna cover shit for you. The full
no, I had full
coverage,
coverage. I had
Now-
full coverage.
if you have liability
Top Gun.
Oh, it's
and
just
somebody
not smoke.
hit,
Yeah, top
What's-
smoke.
but
Guava.
Guava.
what's cool about liability insurance here though is if somebody hits you and they don't have insurance, your liability turns into full coverage and then they sue the other
Oh
person
yeah,
for the money
that's what
they had to
State Farm
spend.
did. That's
Yeah.
what State Farm did. Yeah, with my Camaro, I think it was.
How
Or
you
my
like
car.
that, Marv? I get them in a whole bag already rolled up for me, bro.
Pre-rolled, beautiful.
28 1 gram pre rolls, one full
Yeah.
ounce of
Damn.
fucking doobies rolled for
How
me.
much was that?
And I get an empty
Fun.
bag sent from Canada to me, motherfucking
60
custom
bucks.
fucking bastards.
It wouldn't go over the fucking border.
Well, they sent it, but yeah, it didn't get through.
Well, that's why I was surprised that they got this tobacco through from Bali. I was fucking
Yeah.
surprised.
Well, like I said, did you sniff the bag? Does it
Yeah.
smell like poo?
It smells like Port Royal. It smells like Port Royal.
I was like,
It smells like food.
They use that prison wall to get it through.
I swear to God, it looks like White Ox. It looks like White Ox, but it's not.
Let me. These are the good ones here.
It's sort of like a chop chop, but it smells like Port
Get some
Royal.
more of these. THC infused almonds.
Eggs my nuts.
Hey, remind me to call Mike tomorrow about his car's extended warranty.
my balls.
Yeah, but my
Fucking-
extended warranty, right?
Yeah. You happy with your current coverage?
All right, Brett, you take care, buddy.
See you, Brad.
Good. He had to go.
All right.
Later,
We'll see you
Brett.
later, Brett.
Yeah, I actually have a vehicle with coverage now. It's kind of weird. I might have to think about it when they call. You're like, wait, maybe I do.
I didn't get a phone call. Oh wait, I'm working for myself. Fuck.
I've been getting the ones from Medicaid.
Oh,
Medicaid.
yeah.
shit. I'm like, I'm only 51. I don't need your Medicare. I've got better insurance than the Medicare will provide.
Well, Medicare is
My
usually a
wife works for
supplement.
Health Alliance Plan. People, come on, get off the
Mm.
phone. Quit calling me.
Yeah, well, most
I
people
got
use Medicare as a supplement to cover whatever their insurance doesn't.
We
I
gotta
don't need a
find out.
supplement though. It won't cover anything better than what I've already got. That's the
Oh, I
thing.
got until
I got like the best insurance there is.
the 26th. That's my Medicare.
The insurance we've got is the company that they're talking about when the US they want to go to like one type health care company or whatever, you know? It's
Yeah.
the Health Alliance company they're talking about.
Yeah,
It's big. It's bigger than Blue Cross Blue Shield. That's what we had before.
Medicare is pretty good.
We went from Blue
Medicare is
Cross
pretty good over here.
to Health Alliance plan.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I just
Alright.
don't understand why they took bulk billing away. But
Medicare here is
Yes.
for the old folks. That's the retired community. That's
Oh, we've-
Yeah.
We've still got bulk billing here. My doctor's bulk bill.
you're fucking
And
lucky.
it just depends
You don't
where
have-
you are. It's
Yeah.
more, the bulk billing is more in the metropolitan areas
Mm.
rather
We're a
than.
country town, man. We
areas
fucking need
further
it.
out.
Yeah, but then the
We
state
need it
got
here. We're a
Medicaid.
country little town, man. Population of fucking what?
Medicaid.
5,000?
Your country towns have been removed.
It's all
I
bullshit.
think it's shit. But
Oh my God, Roland.
trying to catch up on his sleep. Fuck it up.
Roland was drunk reading his dad jokes, but
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got him up on the other screen. What the fuck, man? You're gonna make me have an epileptic seizure there. That motherfucker in the
Fast forward.
fuck it up.
So I haven't been home or whatever, and the truck race was on tonight. So I was like, well, shit, I got a little bit of time. Let me catch some of the truck race and whatever. So I
Mm.
pulled up the DVR, and of course, it's in a fucking rain delay, so it's a bunch of talk. So I was skipping through a bunch of the commercials.
Damn.
Like, ain't nothing to watch here. You know what I mean?
Did you watch that new thing, Twisted Metal?
No.
yeah, it was
I
good.
fucking binge watched it, man. It's just like the game, and that Sweet Tooth,
Yeah, he's crazy. The clown. Yeah.
it's just like the game. Remember the last episode?
Mhm.
Just like his game. I won't say what he does with his head. It's just
Yeah.
like the game. Just
I
like
used
the
to
game.
play the shit out of that game on PlayStation 1.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. But
Yeah, I
they're
was
going to
a-
have a second season. They're going to have a second season because what I said, because what she
I
said.
just hope so, because to
They
me,
will.
I thought it was a good show, but You know, if it doesn't make a second season, I'm gonna be pissed.
I'm gonna be pissed too because that was fucking awesome. Worth staying up until 9 p.m. last night. That's way past my bedtime.
Oh yeah, I binge watched it all in a day and a half.
I did it yesterday. I fucking watched it all.
I was bouncing back and forth between that and The Office. I was watching The Office again.
I'll check The Office out. I don't remember. I remember watching one or two.
Dude, The Office is so fucking stupid.
I remember watching a show. I remember watching a show back in the day called Kids in the Hall. Remember that?
Yeah.
You remember that? Kids in the Hall.
Yeah.
He goes, "I'll pinch your head. I'll pinch your head. I'll pinch your head."
But they actually have two versions of The Office. They have an English version, and then they redid an American version of it.
Apple fritter.
Big carrots, man.
I like fritters to eat, but I never tried
Guys
that.
hear me?
Jeez, baby.
Yeah.
Okay. I was afraid my
Still
mic
hurts.
moved.
Oh, you're good.
You know what I miss? A good apple strudel.
Absolutely.
I miss them.
I had
85
Absolutely.
strawberry
With a nice little shot of
Oh well, yeah, but I like the
1 gram
cream
and
on top that
85%
came with them.
THC. Tim. 85% THC, 1 gram.
Fuck me dead, bro.
I got
Jesus Christ.
6 of them for $50 today.
Fuck. That's pretty good.
Sarah made angel or strawberry shortcake for dinner. For
Mhm.
dessert. That was good.
Yeah. Oh, you know what else is good? Sponge cake with strawberries on top of it.
That's strawberry shortcake.
Oh, isn't that sponge cake? Is it sponge cake?
Yeah, it's like an angel
about-
food. It's
Yeah.
like an angel food sponge cake with strawberries and whipped cream.
Oh, my mom used to make them in like little
Yeah.
donut.
That's sounding pretty
Yeah.
close to trifle.
Yeah, you can buy the little pre-made round ones, or you can buy the loaves and cut it.
Yeah, that's what my mom used to use. Yeah,
Yeah.
that we didn't have that much sugar. You know what I mean?
Trifle.
Buds.
But damn, fucking got some smokers on this panel. God damn.
Yeah.
And looks like a block of hash.
Fuck it hell. Well, here we go. It's gonna be competition time. Sit back, watch this.
Like a little bit of that black tar.
Mike
heroin
is gonna
ball.
bring his shit out. It's gonna have fucking
Hey, look at that heroin ball right there.
the fucking last book that Mike sent me a picture of, man. It was like that fucking big. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Is that big resin ball?
Soft putty
Oh,
hash.
it's fucking crazy. Yeah.
Did Rules see me drinking out of the fucking drinking the water out of the fucking extract? We were making fucking ice water extract hash. We're using a wash machine. So
And you
as
drank
it's
the
coming
fucking
out of
water.
the tube going into the filter bags. I drank it straight out of the tube before it hit the bag.
Fuck you, hell, Mike. you fucking had some good sleep that night, didn't you?
Yeah, I bet.
No different.
There, how you doing?
The last touch test they got it over on. Ben Keys, last 10 seconds, got a ball from right top test. Tackled straight away, stood out, and he kicks his leg
Hey,
out.
Dom, tell that bloke to calm down. Shh, be quiet. We're on YouTube live here.
Yeah.
And so Joe sent me what he had for dinner. Jambalaya.
That's brown rice.
with the chicken.
Yeah, brown rice and chicken. Oh, fried chicken. Oh, yum. Nice.
Yeah, it was jambalaya and Popeye's fried chicken. So he got.
Oh, it is jambalaya. Oh, okay. I haven't had jambalaya in a long time either.
I'm gonna make a coffee book, or coffee table book with all the pictures he sends me of his food.
They got a good a broiler shop down in Brisbane. I want to go to that south side.
Oh, how was your Philly cheesesteak there, Mike?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, yum. Did you make it?
Yeah, homemade.
Nice. They're the best, aren't they? They're fucking the best.
Definitely.
You use Steakums?
No, she buys like some meat that's kind of cut for it.
Okay. I usually use Steakums, but I always season the meat because it's very bland.
I would love to use Steakums, but they don't have Steakums over here. So I just cut the meat. I put it in the freezer for about 45 minutes. I fucking cut it really thin. And I was surprised with American cheese, man. It really worked on that. Really, really good.
Yeah, white American is really good on Philly cheesesteak.
Mm. Yeah, it really. I was surprised. I'm not used to it.
And I actually do prefer the Kraft white American over the deli. Because just the way it melts.
Well, we got over here. It's called a Colby cheddar. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Colby.
Beautiful.
I love cheese.
I bought another brick, Justin. I bought another brick, a Cracker Barrel.
Oh, I got some in the fridge. Matter of fact, I was about to go grab a couple pieces.
Yeah, I was gonna do it, but I'm gonna eat lunch first.
Oh, Cracker Barrel, such good, that sharp cheddar.
No, definitely.
Fuck.
You see that?
Yeah, I see it. Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Oh, you're fucking crazy, bro. You're fucking crazy. God damn.
Good shit.
Fuck the hell. I like the shirt you had on. Good song.
Mm.
Yeah. I almost smoked.
I've got balls of steel.
I'm 51. I don't have balls of shit anymore.
Lick my balls.
Oh, yeah.
Do you ever realize that everybody on the panel was in their 50s except Justin?
I'm 21, mate.
Huh?
I'm 21.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Me too.
Mhm. I'm 51. I think Mike is 51. I think Mars is 51. And Rules, you're 51. You're 52. I'm 52 next week, so you're a little older than I am.
Yeah, that makes me the oldest.
Yeah, you're
Damn
54,
crazy.
55.
55.
Oh,
Cracker
yeah.
Barrel.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
That's when you
Matt's
start
50.
losing your hair, right?
Matt's 54. He's 54 there.
Yeah. He just turned 54, I think.
Yep.
And
He's the
still wearing stockings.
Yeah.
He's the same age as my brother. The middle one.
50 freaking
Yeah, he threw
one.
his back out doing that.
Yeah.
That's what happened. Never mind. I'm not going to say it. I won't. Don't tell me you fucking drink from this too. Jesus Christ, bro.
That's how you blow some wax.
Fucking good on you, Legend Big. How you doing, Paul?
Yeah, that's nice of him.
Appreciate it, Wedge. Thank you so much.
Hey, Wedge.
Oh, that's funny. For each shit I don't fucking give.
So, Mike, isn't hash kind of dangerous to make? Don't you got to be careful making that?
Yeah, that's butane. It was all them vapors coming out there. That was butane.
'Cause I've heard about them blowing up like meth
Blow it
labs.
through
Yeah, I heard it blew up too. That's what caused that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey, did you see Breaking Bad's coming back?
you can blow some shit up big time with that.
What?
Breaking Bad is having a new season. Yep.
Wow. Okay.
Breaking Bad's coming back. Yep. Fuck yeah, it's gonna be
I bet probably in the last 3 years, me and that guy have probably made 30 or 40 batches of fucking butane tabs.
Yeah, because I've seen back over the years here and there of hearing about hash.
We blew 4 batches that night when I blew that. We did 4 batches of that night, and then we did fucking 1 batch of ice water hash that night.
Mm.
We were blasting some fucking weed, bro. It might be like 4 or 5 gallon buckets of weed.
Yeah, I've heard about hash things blowing up though before.
Yeah, if you're not careful, you can fucking cause some serious fucking destruction. Blow your place up, start a huge fire, burn your house down if you're not careful. Don't do it indoors, that's for sure. We did it in this pole barn. That's where we were doing it.
Nowhere where the vapors are gonna build up.
Once it's all done in the pole barn and everything, and it vapes down and bubbles down or whatever, we pour it into like a wax paper tray that we make. And then it goes into its purge oven and it purges the rust out. Puts it in the heat temperature, the setting that you put it at, and then it's 0 vapors. So like totally pulls all the vacuum straight out of it. So that it evaporates it all. Do that in the negative chamber for about 3 days. You know,
Mhm.
cleans it all out.
Boobs.
Yep.
It comes out like that.
Like fucking tar.
Hmm.
Wax. It's like earwax. It's a
Mm.
but yeah, it's totally waxy. Like if you were to dip into honey and pull some honey out, how it's real stringy, that's how that is. Not shafty. It didn't harden up or anything. He's made some that was shatter, but usually when you do shatter, you're cooking it, you're heating it at a higher temperature. We do that low temp stuff trying to get that nice sugar type wax out of it.
Oh, yeah.
That was just out of shit that he had sitting around. We had to blast it.
Hey. Somebody,
There's weed from 2 years ago in that. Buckets he had sitting around. He's like, all right, it's getting stale, man. We gotta get rid of it. We got fresh stuff coming in. Make room.
Hello.
Yeah.
Lick my balls.
bless you. Bless you, my brother.
So what time you gotta get up in the morning, Mike?
Well, I think the alarm's going off at 6. I gotta be out
Ouch.
the door about 7:15. Be down there about 8 o'clock. Check in, see if the sorting's done. Today they were done by like 8:30 or something like that.
They got
I
a
wasn't
little bit
down there by
quicker?
that yet. I was picking up the van at that time. I got down there, I was ready to go. My shit was sitting. I fucking loaded up, got the fuck on out of there. Had to wait around for 40 packages from, so yesterday, because I didn't have my vehicle originally or whatever, I wanted to go to a concert. I did Thursday's route, the van broke down. He made a deal, he's like, well, if you get at least half of it done, you're in good shape. He said, do what you can. He says, I'll just have you do the rest of your route on Friday, finish it up. Make sure you get your Walmart and your food out that night. I said, all right, cool. So I did that, and he said, I'll get somebody to run your route for you on Friday. So he had somebody run my route for me on Friday. This morning I get to work, and there's fucking packages waiting, or packages that didn't get delivered that are fucking sitting on a truck I didn't know about. So I load up my truck at 120 pieces, and it's supposed to be 166. And like, well, where's the other? I guess they didn't get delivered, blah, blah, blah. So I had to wait around for this guy to get there with the rest of the packages so I could finish loading the rest of my truck. After my truck's already fucking loaded. Fucked my whole load up that way. Now I got fucking random numbered packages that go other places, fucking all stacked where they shouldn't be in there instead of fucking sorted so I could fucking run my route, you know?
Damn, those booths got some serious signage going.
Yeah.
This was where Mike was at the
That's only
concert.
half the booths right there. There's a whole.
That was Atkins, wasn't it? That was Atkins.
This is, yeah. Yep, right
Yeah,
there.
it was-
You were over here, huh?
No, we're standing right behind. So the stage was just opposite of where those booths were. The booths are the complete.
Wasn't that the tent we just saw in the
That's the
video?
VIP tent. There's
Oh,
another
okay.
one behind that, or behind us.
Okay.
Was he good? Was he good live? Because I heard Atkins is really
Yeah, he's
good.
a good- he's a
live.
good show.
Was he
Yeah.
the one that just did that really controversial music video everybody was making a big stink about on YouTube?
Done quite a few videos that are controversial.
Camel toe.
Done a lot of USOs and shit like that shows and whatnot too. Though he'd go down just him and his guitar and do shows and shit like that.
He's a good singer. Though. Got some good songs there.
Could have went back to the camel toe there, but I guess.
Yeah, yeah. I want to see that again.
Back to the camel toe rules.
Oh, okay.
Damn, how you doing?
Yeah, I need to see more of that. Oh, yes. Thank you.
Oh,
Yoga
mother
working out.
God.
Kaboobies,
The beach, huh?
kaboobies, kaboobies.
That is, them tits are fake.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
viral. Hashtag viral. When you got to put hashtag viral in your video to make it viral, you know you're done.
Right. Yep.
Mm.
Very true.
All right, I need a beverage.
I'm going to go. Hope everyone has a great night. Almost had a fucking day today.
All right, Paul.
Okay, well,
Get up on here and tell us about it then, damn it. All right. No,
No.
we said hi to you,
I'm-
Jim.
I'm gonna head out. It's,
Oh, he was going.
All right, Dominic.
I'm gonna head out. There's too many people here now, so I'm gonna go.
All right, Dom. You have a good one, man.
Okay.
Enjoy the game.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
will. Bye bye.
Yeah. Hope they win.
Yeah,
Not like
go,
my team.
Go Hawks.
Not like my team. Fucking lose against Carlton.
We said hi to you earlier, Jim.
Yeah, we seen all the Collingwood disappointed fans last night walking home.
Fucking Carlton of all people. Carlton?
They were not happy. Hey, Bill.
Hey, Bill. Oh, well.
Isn't Carlton like the best team out?
No.
Fuck you.
I don't fucking know.
Looks like they might actually get some.
I know
fucking-
they'll trigger one of you on the panel.
Fucking Carlton.
And I did drink Carlton mid for years, but I still don't like their team because of the fuckwit coach back in
Rules.
2007.
Rules.
What's up, Bill?
There you go.
Bill was in the chat earlier, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I thought so.
Thought he was. Mm-hmm.
Sugars. Sugars and a little bit of sauce. Little terpenes. Add a flavor.
So you ended up just paying out of pocket for that thermostat?
Yeah, otherwise I was gonna have to wait for them to get authorization and this and that and the other thing from all the fucking warranty. For $230, you know, if they would end up, I would have paid 100 anyway. So it would have been 130 that they would have paid. So I would have paid 3 times that for the fucking van waiting on the fucking, you know what I mean?
Right.
Waiting, renting a U-Haul to fucking haul everything. My edge isn't
Right.
big enough to haul the loads I'm hauling.
G'day, Curtis.
It lasted a good week or two as far as
What's up, man?
pushed it here and there and put some loads in there, but it can't haul more than about. It could probably do
Curtis?
130 packages if most of them are like fucking T-move. But we get so many boxes. If I get a big pallet full of boxes for my load, there's no
Oh.
way I'll fit in.
About to put a load on Roland's screen. He keeps that up.
Ooh.
So do you plan on putting any kind of shelving in the van or anything, or you just kind of toss everything?
Oh,
in?
I've got just the back end is stow and go, so all the seats drop down in. So it's all
Mhm.
just basically cargo van in the back.
Do you
Yeah.
sort anything, or do you just kind of lay
I
everything
go
in there?
through and fucking number it all as it gets fucking scanned in to go into the truck. It gets numbered, and then I place it in the truck how I want it. So I go from number one through like 20 to 30 in the front seat, and then the rest in the back sorted through.
Okay.
Yep. Other people got like fucking big old tote bags and shit. So they can put a bunch of the smaller shit, small numbers go here. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
But then you're sorting through and having to fucking throw them. I just sort through and fucking kind of lay them in the truck. And as I go through, I'll grab fucking 10, 15 of them. The next 10, 15 in order. I'll dig through the back of the stop or whatever real quick, grab the next 10, 15, toss them up in the front seat. Boom, when I start getting low up front, grab the next 10, 15, rotate them through. Just start pulling out of the back. I know kind of where they're placed in the back. And then if I've got the bigger boxes that I need for the ones that go along the way, I'll number them so I've got them. I can see them out the side and pull from the sides and whatnot to get to the boxes easy until I got enough room to get to the bigger boxes in the back or whatever. Plus, I got the back end, so I can open up the back if I need it, you know.
All right.
Usually I work out of the front 3 doors.
Does that van have the double doors? On
4
both, so
door.
one up, it's one on each side. Okay.
Yep, 4 door plus the tail. All powered and everything. Fucking stow and go seats, fucking extra dual DVD player, climate control, fucking all power.
I like when they finally came out with
Sirius
the
radio because somebody else already had an account and got it programmed in, so it's still in there.
They're charging them for every who likes getting it for free.
They ain't charging me for it. I'm just running this shit.
That
It
was
in
one.
there. I don't know. I've never used it before, dude. I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't put no code or nothing in.
Well, what was cool was I actually got the 1 year free with my car when I bought it. The full
Yeah.
first year I had my car, I got it free. It was part of the package.
Yeah, this one didn't have anything with it as far as that goes or whatever, but it was fucking it was on already. I was like, fuck it. I accidentally hit the switch on because it's got the controls on the steering wheel. So on the back side of the steering wheel, it's got controls so you can change through the audio, like AM, FM, satellite, you know,
Right.
all that kind of shit. And then the other side, your volume control and shit like that.
I remember when I got my car.
Accidentally hit it, just driving. I was like, what did I do? And I'm like, oh, that's satellite radio. Oh, I didn't know it had satellite. I got looking, I'm like, oh, okay. We'll leave it. Fucking Tim, you're talking too much. Justin had to leave. Better catch up.
I'm here
Doors on a
just
plane.
to say I'm here. Hello.
Look, boys, we're gonna go racing.
Somebody was echoing.
Green in Richmond, Virginia.
This is echo.
Oh, they're going sideways quick. Ass ends are up against the wall. Rub it.
All right.
I like watching the trucks. They get squirrely fast.
Oh, yeah.
More wrecks. Otherwise, it gets pretty boring in NASCAR anymore. There's some discrepancy between like adding the stage racing and shit like that, whether it's better or not. But I don't know. I think with there's too much restricted plate racing and too much control as far as what they're doing to the cars and shit. Racing wasn't designed that way. Racing was you build it, you run it. And you can't do that. You got so many fucking rules and regulations on the shit that you can't fucking do.
If you do that over here, then
NASCAR is a multi-billion-dollar company.
There
just
is echo.
who's echoing?
every
You.
year to the
That's
driver.
you, Roland.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're echoing.
Yeah, he's playing with his audio reverbs and shit.
Lick my balls, 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 balls.
Yeah, I only hear it when he talks. So here, that was happening, what, last week when he was on here? It was something with the settings.
All his toys. Kind of like that fucking webcam program, right? Fucking takes over your whole computer, doesn't it? Tim?
It does. It does. That's why I got rid of it.
Fucking webcam.
Well,
Motherfucker, all of a sudden he can't even use his computer anymore.
well, actually, Logitech has another program called Logi. It's called Logitune, and it just gives you like basic filters and stuff for your camera that
Yeah.
you can use. And then like you can do the zoom in on
I
it.
used to use Webcam Max back in the day, and I used fucking Manny cams. And there's a couple other ones that we used. MU
Webcam Max, I remember that.
movie or something like that. MUVE or something like that. I can't even remember. There's so many different. They're just little cheap little camera fucking filter programs that you can use through fucking
Yeah.
as a just an overlay, but you can't do all the extras like OBS and shit like that with them.
No.
Some of them are more complicated nowadays, like the XSplit or whatever that fucking
XSplit.
that
Yeah, XSplit. Oh, where'd he go?
Ed uses that all the time. That's just a knockoff of fucking OBS too, you know what I mean? Just a more simplified, less complicated, not as complex program.
Well, there's been so many companies
Right.
that have shown up too, like you, that have now called themselves OBS because they're using OBS's shit and they build their own platforms with it.
Mhm.
Like Stream,
Bud Brothers. Bud was.
you ever thought 20 years ago you'd have a receipt for marijuana?
Hopefully in another 10 years, I can give it as a tax write-off in the medical.
Well, you know, they're trying to legalize acid and everything like that over here.
Yeah, they want to do fucking, they're talking about fucking doing hallucinogens and shit over here in the States, fucking deregulating it at the same time they're talking about doing marijuana. It's like, let's just stick to the easy stuff first, people. Come on.
Over here, they said it'll help with PTSD
Yeah.
and
Well, look
anxiety.
at-
That's why
Yeah.
we've got marijuana here.
Well, I mean, I could see why it'd help with dieting when you're all fucking wigged out of your mind running through
You know
the
how
woods
many-
naked and
how
haven't
many
eaten in 2
vets-
days.
Around marijuana fucking medical.
Yeah, when you're chasing that unicorn through the woods naked, you haven't eaten in 2 days. I can see how it'd
Done
help
that
you
a
with
couple
your,
times. Done that a couple times.
the magic unicorn.
These boots are made for walking. Wow, they are walking. Dude, there's no feet
Yeah.
in them.
Well, what was it? I don't think the Washington State, but I think what was it? Portland actually legalized all the drugs,
Really?
and look how bad it's turned out there, dude. Oh my God, I think it was
Like-
Portland.
Nothing like Kensington, Pennsylvania.
Like Oregon.
Nothing like Kensington. Fuck me, dude.
Or no,
They
was
got
it Oregon?
zombies there.
Was it Oregon or Washington? It might have been Oregon.
That cunt's got zombies over there. boy.
Fucking Wisconsin and Minnesota have got some fucked up shit going on with their laws right now. I'm not into politics. Fucking.
Well, the government, they've been talking about, actually, I've heard it from both sides about decriminalizing marijuana, but none of them have actually done it. But it's
Really?
gone to the I mean, it's been talked about in Congress and shit multiple times.
So did you hear about that movie that came out on July 4th? That was a documentary on a
Sound of Freedom.
Yeah,
Sound of Freedom.
Sound of
Yep.
Freedom. Did you hear that the government already fucking shut it down? A bunch of fucking theaters shut it down, this and that and the other thing because of politics.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, because
The
it was
government
about
doesn't want anybody to fucking know about the truth.
well, because it was about was he CIA or some shit, and or
Yeah.
FBI or something, and he busted a huge child sex ring operation. It was like multinational.
$3.9
$$9 billion fucking or 300.
And they're still doing it to this day. They're still doing it.
And it's still going on. And it's
Yep.
all part of the shit. The whistleblower shit is part of that too. All the whistleblowers
Oh.
for UFO shit, blah blah blah. Whistleblower.
Did you-
It's
did
not
you-
all just UFOs, dude? It's all government fucking official shit that's going on.
Did you watch those hearings the other day?
140 some fucking laws broken or some shit.
What hearings?
They had the live UFO hearings where they had all those guys from the FBI and shit that did the whistleblowing, and they came out and
Really?
said that they were pretty much saying that UFOs were real, but they couldn't say it because of classified shit. They couldn't actually say it,
Yep.
but they were pretty much hinting, yeah, we got shit.
They're not just alien UFOs either. They're both. They're man-made, fucking
Weird.
rebuilt and structured and designed after the fucking
Yeah, reverse engineering.
reverse engineered
Yeah,
fucking vehicle that they're using back and forth to do other shit, and it's all part of this fucking human trafficking and whatnot going on with it too.
Fucking
That's
quantum
all part of that
physics shit.
whistleblower shit's got information on that stuff.
That's fucking quantum. That's quantum physics shit, man.
I watched Ordinary Gamer the other day.
144 laws of fucking of government fucking shit fucking broken.
But these guys, pretty much a couple of these guys ended they pretty much axed their own career to come out and talk about the shit.
Well, sometimes the truth
And
needs to
there's
be
more
heard.
still that are fucking back there that want to talk, but are fucking
Afraid.
behind the clothes because of the fucking bullshit that they're afraid of for their family or them or job or
Right.
yeah. They're
Well, as you would be.
knowing what could happen.
Well,
Mhm.
I mean, to say, and I'm gonna say this right now, dude, I believe in aliens before I believe in anything else. Like there are
How are
fucking
we the only fucking race that's fucking
there's-
intelligent or fucking
exists
And
in
we're
the
not.
entire.
We're
there's-
not.
It's impossible.
We're not. There's
No.
plants do it themselves. Come on.
They said the other day on the radio that someone in America has admitted to non-human beings being found.
Well, and this is the thing, Mars, too, right? Is like when these guys come out of the trailer park and they're toothless, talking about, yeah, I saw an alien the other day. Yeah, those guys you
Yeah.
don't really find credible, right? But
No,
when
that's
you've
right.
got a group of FA-18 Super Hornet pilots all coming out, and there's 10 or 15 of these pilots, and these are intelligent people
Yeah,
that worked hard to get to where they're at in their career, come out and they say, yeah, we were tracking these things for fucking months off the shores of whatever air base in the US.
yeah.
Dude, you
Well,
can't not but take them credible.
I personally know we're not alone from what I seen back for 97, 98, somewhere around there. Just an orange fucking light as wide as the street hovering past and no fucking sound. No, if I heard a sound, I could somehow justify, but no sound, you can't justify it. Like, that's not from this earth, simple as that. And that was way before drones even fucking existed. So,
I was
wasn't a
gonna
drone.
say they weren't using master air screws, were they?
No, definitely not. So, no, when you see big bright orange light just fucking hovering about 3, 4, 5 power holes high, mate, maybe around maybe 120 meters, something like
Black
that.
sheep, baby.
Mate, that's fucking weird, yeah. And I watched it go all the way to the airport, and then it went it stopped near our airport, and then it went up and done a square shape like that,
Fix this
like
shit,
that.
man.
back across here, and then it shot up away. You know, like you see a
It's-
meteor coming down, and you see the
Yeah,
tail.
that sounds
Well, this
much-
was the opposite. It went up, and the tail, yeah. So what the fuck that was? I don't.
Well, like
fucking
I
know.
said, when you got all these credible people that have, they have degrees, they've worked their entire careers in the government, And they're
Yeah.
coming out and saying, yeah, there's shit. And we've tracked it. And even the FA-18 pilots, you got to see the actual footage of them from their airplanes when they were tracking it with the infrared cameras.
Yeah.
And
Well,
these
I am-
guys are saying
This
there's
isn't
no
just
way this
hearsay
is.
that we're talking about. There's documentation to back all this shit up from all this talk too.
Yeah.
But
They
I-
have-
I got onto the phone.
documentation that they've given over
I gotta go to the
to
bathroom. I'll be back.
the investigation for it.
Yeah, I got onto the phone and I rang. There was an American guy living here in Australia that studies, you know, all your UFOs and all that kind of stuff. And I asked him why, because I rang the police and the police basically brushed me off. Yeah, we know about it, blah, 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 blah. And I said, why did they do that? He goes, that they can't sort of let public know because it'll be pandemonium. The
Panic.
public will just go absolutely fucking ape shit if they knew that, you know, because everyone's going to think, oh, we're getting attacked. And
Invasion.
that's an invasion. That's what
And
he
why?
said. to me. He
Because
said,
of
"I don't want the
Hollywood,
public-"
baby.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Because of
Yeah, pretty much.
Hollywood.
Yeah. People will start freaking out and well, that's just
Program
fucking great.
fucking hype, dude.
We're
Program hype.
we're definitely not alone.
Well, you know, and it was like we were talking a couple of months ago about the guy from Israel, right?
Mm.
So this guy from Israel was up in the Israelis' top intelligence agency in Israel. This dude had multiple doctorates. Like this dude had multiple degrees and he was a doctor.
Yeah.
And very intelligent guy, very intelligent, had 30 plus years in the intelligence
Please,
community.
please don't go there, mate. I need to be undercover.
But this guy knew a lot of US intelligence officers and other intelligence agencies he worked with. Dude was very respected. He said, now this might sound crazy, but it's hard to not take him credible because of his background, but he said there is a group of extraterrestrials out there that are almost like a United Nations in space. They want
The
to invite
Anunnaki.
us in. They believe that the human race is about ready to join it. And
Yeah.
he said that they have had multiple
Yeah.
contacts with the US government. And
Yeah.
the reason they picked the US is because the aliens understand that the US is like the preeminent power of the world.
You're
Yeah,
talking
as
about
far
the
as-
Anunnaki. You're talking about the Anunnaki.
And that they actually were in talks with the US government over joining this like galactic
Yeah.
international community. But like I said, it's hard to not take the dude somewhat serious because of his background.
Yeah, talking about that, about all those pilots, right? That's seen shit.
Right.
Yeah.
All these FA-18 pilots, Navy pilots, these guys are not stupid idiots. These guys are
No,
very
those
highly
are,
intelligent.
Yeah.
These are all captains, you know, they're intelligent guys that have got
Like I-
10 plus years in the Navy.
Like I told you, they've been preparing us since long time ago, preparing us for what's going to happen.
But I honestly think if they came out tomorrow and just said, yes, we do have aliens, we have the technology, we did find this, and they actually showed the public, I don't think it would cause pandemonium. I think it would cause curiosity more than anything. Then
Yeah.
people would be more curious of, all right, what are we doing
I
with this
think
shit?
most of our people, our race, humanity is open to meet.
Yeah, I don't think it would cause pandemonium. I honestly don't. I think it would be a lot of curiosity and a lot of questions. Was that key
I would
turn?
like to drink a beer.
Your mama? Thought it said your mama. But yeah, it's hard not to take those type of people credible though. Like I said, especially when you got a whole squadron of FA-18 pilots, like you think these guys got together and said, oh, we're just gonna make up
those
this
guys
bullshit
are,
story.
like you said, those are very high intelligent people, and they. There's only a couple of guys that get into that kind of jets, you know, to fly the plane and.
Yeah, the government ain't letting anybody get into a $100 million jet and racing it around, you know?
Without
I mean, I could go to a newspaper and tell them what I saw. No one's going to believe me. But if I was
Right.
a fucking pilot, they'd start fucking thinking twice, you know?
And that's why I said we've had a lot of military pilots in the US Air
Yeah.
Force and Navy come out and they've actually shown the footage from their planes of them tracking the shit. And the pilots will tell you from all the experience they have and understanding of physics and how planes work. There's no
Multiple
way in
pilots
hell.
on the same object of multiple videos
Right,
of the same object.
right. And they're saying that there's no way any man-made human object could move the way these things move.
That's like over here in Amamore, we had a sighting and it came right through town. The guy got it on camera. They said something about it for 2 days and just hushed it up. Fucking just be quiet. You'll never hear about it again.
Like I said, what I saw, that light doing a square
The
shape,
speed.
like that, stop, like that, stop, like that, stop, like that, stop, and then shoot upwards. Mate, that ain't from this fucking planet. I
At
know that fucking
300 to
much.
400, 1,000 mph type shit. You know what I mean? Way
Yeah,
Like
Exactly right.
now it's possible because that, well, your drone can do that square shape, you know what I mean?
yeah.
But a drone can't shoot off up into the air, leaving a meteor trail behind it. Downwards, yes, but not upwards. So what the hell it was?
well, yeah, because the G-force and the inertia alone would kill any human.
Yeah.
So that's what I said, from the pilot's understanding of G-forces, physics, everything, they
yeah,
have to learn to be that good of a pilot.
yeah.
And
Oh,
I mean,
yeah,
there's, I would take their story over anybody any day.
Boy, Roland, you've really been drinking the beer these days, huh? That belly's
Well,
getting quite round.
Yeah,
Got a keg carrying around with you now, don't you?
that was anything that leaves like a falling star, and you see that trail, falling meteor, you see that trail behind. Well, that's what I saw going upwards.
All right.
So what it wasn't from here. I know that fucking much.
I'm all tightened up.
Me and my 3 cousins were outside of my aunt's house one night,
I'm down the size of jeans already since I've been working.
and we saw the weirdest fucking thing, and still to this day have no idea what it was. I actually called my dad to ask him if there was any other people reporting on it at the time, but we
Yeah.
looked up in the sky and we just saw this big blue flash and this like almost shockwave thing go out like that, and then
Yeah.
just disappeared. It was like
What the
maybe
fuck is
5
that shit?
seconds,
Yeah.
and it was way up in the sky. That was no fucking firework or anything.
No.
It was like 2 a.m. We were all
And
sitting
look,
outside.
Even with, like you said, the pilots, I mean, if it was, the army or the air force, some special mission or something, those pilots would fucking know about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You get me what I'm saying? Like that, they would know because they'd be involved in it somehow, obviously flying a plane. But when there's nothing of that mentioned and there's, other things mentioned, it's very credible.
Well,
Yeah.
because you're
Not alone.
those type of people aren't going to make stupid stories up. They don't have
No.
time for that bullshit.
I don't think
That's
never
the whole
been.
thing. They documented behind this stuff.
Exactly right.
know? There's so much documentation that's been hidden and everything from it.
And there's no way. Yeah, I 100% believe in aliens. 100%.
Even
There's
the
no
IRS
fucking
and
way.
CIA doesn't know about some of these operations that are going on.
But
Yeah,
did you
because
hear
they're all-
about that? Did you hear about that
blacklisted
frostbite
government
worm
Good work.
brought back to life?
The what?
The frostbited worm, like it wasn't a permafrost, and they started to warm
Like
it up,
Uh-huh.
yeah, and it started to live again. It's
That
even
doesn't surprise me. There's frogs that can do that. There's frogs that you can freeze
Yeah.
and they'll unfreeze and they'll come back to life because the way
Yeah,
their
but
bodies.
those worms
Frogs
were
do,
in the
that's why they
permafrost
stay
for
Frozen
for
during
like
the winter.
70,000 years or something, you know?
Frogs
So
go
it's a
dormant.
record for, longest permafrosted frozen bastards came back to life, and yeah,
That's wild.
that's
Private chat. Check private chat. That's when I was living in Amamore. That was the town I was living at the time.
Says video up unavailable.
What?
This
Oh,
video
you're-
has not been made available in your country.
Unidentified flying object, strange lights recorded above Queenstown. Hang on,
If not, I'll
That
have
was
to.
where I was living at that time, Mark.
I can VPN out to it, but I'm not gonna do that right now.
Yeah.
It ain't available. Says,
Yeah, you'd have to VPN into Australia.
There you go. Hey, press play.
why is that?
What's rule?
Amamore, where I lived there. That was where Kelly was working at the time.
You making a giant R to put on the
Suppose
wall?
I can play the sound though, there's no music.
It's at night.
So as a joke, I pointed one of the infrared cameras towards the sky and just captured something bit strange.
The screen shows 2 stars in the top left-hand corner. Then black grainy vision of something that can't be identified.
You can see the
Starlink.
light shining through the center, and it just slowly drifts away.
At the local store, Heather Griffiths had her own UFO experience.
It was a very big, a green blue light, and a few other people saw it as well. And I was on the highway, and I just said to Mark, I think it's a UFO, but it was probably a meteorite.
Charlie would love to know what he's filmed.
I'd love to get the video footage analysed and prove what it is.
Flying saucer or not, locals are enjoying the buzz.
Very good for animal. We need an industry of cosmic proportions.
He's a funny cunt.
Charlie joined us now. Mate, good morning. What do you think it was?
Good morning. I really don't know what it was. I'd love to find out exactly what it was. It's probably some kid playing with his toy helicopter. It could be anything. I mean, look, he's probably sitting back there now saying, "Look, Dad, my helicopter's on TV." I mean, it was quite amazing. I mean, my partner had said to me that she'd seen lights the night before. So I just thought I'd point it up at the sky and see if we captured anything. And then sure enough, the next morning we awoke to that.
Now, have you kept the cameras pointed at the sky? Has it come back?
Yeah, we have kept them pointed up, or at least one of them anyway. It hasn't come back as of yet, but who knows?
Yeah.
Well, if you guys want to rob this guy, his cameras are pointing up at the sky. So
He's one street behind me where I was when I was living there.
Should come back during muster time and just kick back, chill, have a beer, and listen to some good tunes.
No,
That's this month
Your Star Wars
or August.
Trekkie in your past. Do you believe in that sort of stuff?
Yeah, well, yeah, I do sort of believe in the Drake equation, I suppose, which is they're just in our Milky Way alone there would be 10,000 communicative species alone. It's a mathematical possibility, that's for sure. So,
Okay.
but whether or not they'd come down to see us is another story.
Oh, you seem to be the full bottle on it. Charlie, thank you for that. I'm going to look up the Drake equation now that you mentioned it. So
no worries. Thanks,
appreciate
Gotti.
your time.
Yeah, he was at the pub the next day talking about it. He was talking about it at the pub the next day.
I mean, that's not really that remarkable of footage because it was super grainy.
I didn't see it. It looks like Starlink. Looks like Starlink.
Just a white line across the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was Starlink putting up more satellites. But that wasn't when Starlink was around. So very good.
Yeah.
Wasn't even thought of. But yeah, we were all talking about it for like 2 weeks there.
Yeah, that's not that great of footage, to be honest with you.
No. Yeah, I wish I had a camera back then in 97, 98.
Oh, with the no video stabilization, Mars would have been
No,
running fucking
Yeah,
all over the place.
Like it wasn't flying fast. That's another thing. It was going really, 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 really slow. So another thing, there's no aircraft even till today that can fly that slow with no sound.
No, for sure.
You'd understand if it was going fast, maybe, and you don't hear sound, whatever, the sound thing comes later on. But this thing was, mate, slow as, mate, very, 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 very slow, very slow. So, yeah, fuck if I know what it was, but it wasn't from here. I know that much.
Like I said, if you guys want to, go check out that dude's house when he's not home, don't worry about it. His cameras are pointing up at the sky.
You go
More
to
than
shit.
Yeah, I thought. Yeah, we talked about that at the pub. We were like, "What the fuck are you doing, bro?"
Yeah,
Yeah,
but he's
don't-
only got the one camera pointed up at the sky. All the rest are where
Yeah.
they should be.
All the rest, he has 2 cameras in back by his shed too. So.
Yeah, go on YouTube later if you're interested and watch those hearings of that agent that was
Hmm.
talking to the committee. It was pretty interesting.
Yeah,
I was
well,
watching Ordinary Gamer was doing a live stream the other day, watching it live. I was in his chat room watching it.
yeah, as far as I'm concerned, we're not alone. That's for sure.
Oh, there's no
No,
fucking
no,
way.
we're not. No way.
Now, whether we've been visited or not, we can't definitively say, but we can.
And
Some
Because of-
people say they were raped and.
abducted, yeah. Well, I
But-
can say because I've seen it with my own eyes, and my eyes don't deceive me.
Well, I'm not
Well,
saying you're lying or
whatever it is.
anything by any means, but
No. But what I'm saying is, I believe it because I've actually seen it. If
I
I didn't
just-
see it, I'd be 50-50. You know what I mean?
like
Because I've
I'm,
seen it, 100%. Just waiting for the day that something happens with something not from this planet.
I just want to see an alien invasion before I die.
I want to see an alien woman naked.
Yeah,
Well,
me too.
Mike
Mhm.
knows.
I want
all
to bang
the-
her and have little Mars aliens.
Mike knows
Fuck
all those
yeah.
backwood rednecks in America be ready to fire all them guns.
I don't want no more kids. But
Listen, ready to go, baby.
I don't want any more kids because I got 3.
Bet
That's
you there's
enough.
more guns in
you
Michigan
know,
than half the country.
I'd bang an alien woman, get her pregnant, have fucking
Oh,
mini
love
alien,
to.
mini alien Marses fucking running around the planet. Could you imagine?
I could see that though. All the rednecks in the United States would be like, "All right, let's get these boys."
yeah.
Guardians of Galaxy, the next step.
Kill them all, that God's sort about, boys.
That's right. That's right there. You're talking that. Yep.
That's why I said it'd give all those rednecks just a reason to use their guns.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh. I got to me, I had that. Like I would like my family to be okay, but I would love to see an alien invasion before I die. If that's one thing I could see before I die, it'd be an alien invasion.
Yeah, I'll tell my ex-wife all about it. Go chase them. Go chase them. Go.
I was actually watching the new War of the Worlds.
Mm.
They have a new movie out for that too. I watched that the other night. It was pretty good. Wasn't too
Oh.
bad.
But speaking of War of the Worlds, we saw that whatever we saw, right? And about 3 weeks later, on TV, they're showing the movie War of the Worlds.
Yeah.
My ex-wife thought that was real because she was also with me when we seen that fucking orange light. So she dead set thought the fucking world was ending.
Oh, damn.
Fucking
Well,
talk about fucking blonde.
The original War of the Worlds, they actually scared the shit out of everybody. When
Mhm.
that dude broadcasted it as a real news broadcast.
They
was
did it like they did. They did it like they did back in what's the name's day. They did it on the radio back then, but they did a commercial, and how they did commercialize it, it was like it was actually happening. It was right before Halloween. But holy fuck.
And then I think a few months later, again, we're watching TV, and that's when 9/11 happened.
Mm.
And I said to it, now this is fucking real. This is not fucking War of
Yeah.
the World. This is real.
We thought it was a backdrop when I was at work.
Yeah, no, it was. Yeah, I remember I was home that day watching for it. Oh my fucking god, that ain't no movie. That's a full on fucking real.
We watched it across the river. Fucking
Yeah.
crazy.
Just missed the first one, but we saw the first building all obviously fucking on fire and shit. And then they actually showed that second plane, and I thought, my god, that's fucked.
That's the day my brother called me and said, don't worry, I'm okay. He was at the Pentagon.
Working
Okay.
at the Speedway
Oh.
gas station in Midland, Michigan.
I still
Glad
still
to have
remember that.
radio. And we're getting updates from the customers as they were coming in, as they were listening to the news and stuff. We're
Yeah.
getting updates from the customers is the only way we were hearing about it.
Really?
And
Yeah.
I got home and found out that I had a buddy that I talked to at the time on Yahoo who was on the 16th floor of the second building when it
Yeah.
got hit
Hmm.
and escaped.
Damn.
I was
Oh,
I
he
was
got
in-
out. Shit.
He got out. He was on,
Oh,
he was
awesome.
over the 16th floor.
no,
But,
I was
G'day,
in
Andrew.
10th grade at the time, and the way I found out was I got off the bus and some kid ran past me and he said, "We're going to war. We're gonna fuck shit up." I was like, "What?" That's all he said. He ran by everybody.
You were
that
definitely
was-
down south. You were definitely down south on that one.
No, that was in California because our school had all the military. Like either your family worked for the military
ROTC type
or
shit.
you were your parents were in the military. So our school was nothing but military kids.
Mm.
And I get off the bus and this kid comes running by me and that's all he yelled at all of us. He was like, "We're going
We're
to
gonna
war.
fuck
We're gonna
shit up."
fuck shit up." And he's running like that. I was like, "What the fuck is going on?" And then they pulled us all into the auditorium and they had a big ass projector screen in there, a massive ass projector screen, a big old projector. And they had everybody come into the auditorium. There was like 400 or 500 of us in there. And we all sat down and
Was-
they put the news on the thing and were showing us what was going on. Our
My
whole
brother
school
was
went in
in the-
lockdown.
My brother was in the back of the Pentagon, like on the other side, and he said it shook the whole fucking Pentagon. Unreal.
Our whole school was on lockdown because our school fence was right up against the military base school fence, butted right up
Yeah.
against the back ass end of the military base. And since all our school was all military kids, yeah, we were on lockdown for the whole day. They had because our school, we had our local deputy from the sheriff's department, like all schools have. But our school, since we had all the military, we were all military. They had 4 MPs that were on base on school campus at all times. And so they completely locked us down. They had Humvees blocking the gates, everything.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was pretty wild though.
I knew something serious was going on because anytime Australian TV, if a news thing comes on and whatever you're watching, that doesn't exist no longer, and it just went straight to that. It was live. I got to see it live, not like repeated afterwards. But it was actually when it was happening, I was actually watching it happen at the time. Like I said, I missed the first plane. We just seen the building on fire because they put it on. And they just when the second plane hit the building, I thought, "Fucking Jesus
I
Christ!"
remember within an hour we called to help out, see if we could help out at work.
Yeah.
To go over and help them. Within an hour, they were already inundated with people to help. They said just stay.
Oh yeah, they
They-
had to turn
Yeah, it was
people away.
national emergency.
But
Well,
yeah,
because there was a lot of
National
ex-military.
emergency, 'cause it was the first time that the US had been hit on land since Canada came down,
yeah.
took over the White House.
I remember the next day we had a delivery and they had all that area locked down.
Mm.
Army was there, every fucking Marines, everything.
That was
Yeah.
crazy.
They actually had to turn people away because there were so many people coming down to ground zero trying to volunteer.
Yep.
They couldn't handle all the people that were coming because they had a bunch of
That's
ex-military guys were showing up,
Yeah.
bunch of people.
Oh,
But
they were
all,
full. They
all
were
the
full.
people that helped down there though, they unfortunately a lot of them died of weird cancers and shit from all that shit in the buildings, the
Yeah.
asbestos and everything that. Yeah, a lot of the first responders that.
What are you saying? It wasn't a regular explosion?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that they ended up getting weird cancers from all the building
Actually-
material and everything.
I think it was from certain materials they used.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, a couple of my mates are into real controversial stuff. Two channels on YouTube, something Blitzkrieg or something.
Oh, where they said that it never happened.
So yeah. Well, they reckon that you
Blitzkrieg.
see the plane hit the building, but then underneath you see explosions going off. So they're saying that it was planted explosions. But when the planes hit, mate, you could imagine gas pipes. They're not going to blow up like where the plane, they're gonna send that fucking whatever fucking shockwave through those
Whatever
pipes.
weak point is.
Yeah, they're gonna
elbow,
blow up.
that's what
As,
that,
yeah, so
closest to the
and-
pressure.
and they showed the steel columns apparently look like they've been cut with an oxy torch.
Oh, this
like-
is what I say about that though
No.
is
I don't
Zeitgeist.
believe it.
Zeitgeist.
Zeitgeist, that's it. Yeah.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what I mean. Zeitgeist, yeah. It was something Geist. But my mates watch it full on and you know they
Eskimo. What's up?
think it's
I watched
fucking
it
full,
long
full
ago. I
fucking true. Mate, I told him straight up, mate, just stop smoking dope, mate. You're fucking off your fucking head if you think
Well-
any of that is true, man.
Well, this is the thing that I've always said about conspiracy theories is a lot of them are never backed by people that are experts in those fields.
No,
It's always some person that thinks they understand how explosion works. But if you
Correct.
ask any explosion expert, anybody that's in that, demolition realm
Correct.
as an expert that deals with the, imploding buildings, they'll tell you that is exactly what you saw on TV is what fucking happened.
What happened?
It
Yeah.
wasn't some conspiracy of a
No.
planted explosives or nothing. And when those guys are telling you that, and you got some dude in a trailer park saying, "Oh no, it was planted," like who the fuck are you gonna believe?
Yeah, exactly right.
The dude with a 10th grade education or the guy that has
Yeah.
a degree in that field and has done 20 buildings in his lifetime, 20, 30
Yeah.
buildings.
You know, like I said, some of those mates of mine, I don't really see them that often because, mate, I reckon they've gone fucking loopy in their head if they're actually believing all that kind of crap. You can't. Your fucking brains are cooked, mate. Get off the dope.
Mhm.
And that's
Well, at least they got all the troops out of Afghanistan now.
the person I'm talking about used to be my dealer. That's the guy I bought my Tirana off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't fall into a lot of that conspiracy shit.
No. I watched it because I was intrigued. All right, watch it. Mars, watch this. You got to watch it. All right, I'll watch it. Yeah, what a load of bullshit.
Like the flat earthers, I love those ones.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
I love
pretty
watching them. They're funny as fuck, man.
much.
I watched a channel the other day, and it was he was a physicist, and he was arguing with a flat earther on a panel of 5 guys, and they had the 3 guys on the panel were like the mediators, and then they had the flat earther guy who considers himself an expert, and then you have the physicist who is the real expert and understands shit and knows how shit actually works. And they were arguing back and forth. It was like an hour and a half long, dude. I sat and watched every minute of it. It was funny as shit. This fucking dude, because this physicist, he wasn't all proper, bro. He talked like we do, and he just ripped this dude a new ass. Every time he said something, he just blew his whole fucking theory apart. He was like, "Nope, that's not how that works."
And they tell you about the firmament.
So fucking stupid, dude.
Yeah. And now there's beliefs that there's people inside Earth now. That's a new one.
Oh yeah, what was the whole fucking conspiracy bullshit? Like what?
Well, they're called Anunnaki. The
The
Anunnaki.
The
Look it up.
lizard? You ever heard of the lizard people?
Yeah,
That
They're,
fucking weird ass conspiracy.
the Gray Men. They're Anunnaki. There's other ones that fucking. I listen to it, but it makes you laugh sometimes. If it's true, fucking awesome. That would be great. I'll go live underneath the fucking ground. I'll fucking do that. Keeps my beer cold without a refrigerator.
Fucking hope it does, like in Adelaide.
Thank you,
But
Tim.
Exactly.
all living underground.
What's up,
to
Andrew?
open wine.
What's up,
It's the best.
Tim?
What's going on, Andrew?
Hey, Andrew.
What's up, Andrew? What's up, dog? What's up, motherfucker?
Thanks for the code.
Here's cunt. Yeah,
Yeah,
no worries.
I don't know why the fuck it asks for a code sometimes.
I don't know. I was like, what is this supposed to mean?
And I have them turned off in the settings that it's not supposed to ask you for that, but it still does sometimes.
Yeah,
Beats me.
unreal. Yeah, I've been hearing a lot of shit about people under the ground. There's a tunnel up by Antarctica. Fucking yeah, it's funny.
A tunnel.
We got We got,
an underground fucking huge thing.
That's it.
Oh, do you remember the whole conspiracy, Mike? You probably remember this one where they said all the Walmarts had tunnels connecting each other because there was like, I was like,
How
you
they get
fucking,
the warehousing so quick, huh?
that's all I thought. And I was like, dude, I've been in so many Walmarts. I know the fucking these buildings like the back of my hand. There is no fucking tunnel underneath these
There's
buildings.
no
I know
tunnel.
people that have
I
painted
can
and
promise
built
you there's
it,
no tunnel.
There's no tunnels.
we have, we've got tunnels underground here in Melbourne in the city.
Yep.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, if
There
you
are
guys
tunnels
actively,
under New York. There are tunnels under fucking Dallas, Fort Worth.
dude, there's
There
people
are
that,
tunnels under fucking Antarctica.
It's called the Underground Railroad.
dude, no, I
Yeah, There's
watched,
some other shit going on. It's called
Oh, yeah,
experimental
yeah.
shit.
I
They've been
watched,
doing it in Antarctica for years, dude.
I watched this
Yeah.
biography on YouTube the other day, and this guy was documenting this dude who lives in the old abandoned sewers in New York City, right? He follows
Cool.
these people around, and this dude had a full fucking apartment down in the sewer, bro, with
No.
electricity, a computer, internet, everything. How the fuck he got all that down there? I don't know, but he like
Fucking-
tapped, bro. This dude
Um,
tapped into the cable lines and everything. Had a full
Must have
setup
been an
down there.
electrician or a
Um,
technician.
Black market.
Smart.
Yeah, I'm watching one channel. It's an underground nuclear bunker or whatever. that
Oh yeah,
they're
Oh,
going
There's a
and
lot of
fucking
them.
tearing it apart and finding a bunch of shit and cleaning it up and whatnot. They're gonna build a fucking big old place out of it. or
oh,
whatever.
there
There's
was
a
a.
lot of them in Jersey. There's a lot of them bunkers in Jersey because of the Cold War.
I'm
Yeah.
sure we've got them in Michigan all over.
Oh, you do. Yeah,
We got Dow
definitely.
Chemical, Dow Corning, and fucking GM, all the big fucking automakers up here.
Lex
We
Luthor.
got so much fucking shit up here, dude.
Fucking hey, man.
You know we got protection of this.
There's already a group of millionaires that have built out a complete. I watched there's a biography on Discovery Channel about it. They wouldn't say where where it was located, obviously, but they did a tour of it, and they had a full medical facility. They had a full exercise and rec center. They
That was
had
5
a full
stories down. I
media
remember
center,
that one. Yeah,
and then
it was
Yeah.
and there was like 20 families that were going to live in it, and they all had specialties, right? One was like a master electrician, one's a full-fledged doctor, a nurse, they all had to have some
Yeah.
kind of specialty, and then
I
had to
remember
have
that.
so much money to donate into the pot for building it. But they each had their own 3-bedroom like fucking apartment, bro.
Take care, Jim.
And then they
Night,
had
Jim.
So it,
later, Jim.
so it's like a massive suite, and they
Dude, if I
each have their own little section.
Yeah, if I
Right.
came in, I would build like 3 stories down, man. I would fucking have an elevator, fucking everything down.
Oh, but those silos, dude, are like what, 20, 30 stories deep.
Mhm.
And then that's what I'm saying. Each level was something else. They had a level with all supplies. They had a level. It was
Yeah, I
all
watched
kitchen.
Avengers. Yeah.
No, there's a documentary on YouTube you can watch of
Yeah, I
this
know, I
group
saw
of
it.
millionaires.
Yeah, I saw it. One of the guys has 5 stories down. He has a
And-
pool down on the bottom floor. Fucking wild.
And what was funny was they did the math on how much toilet paper they would need. And so they decided to go with Dubai's because they found out that if they needed 5 years worth of toilet paper for the amount of people in the silo, they would have to use an entire floor just for toilet paper. So they decided to do bidets through the whole thing
Bidets.
facility.
That's
Oh,
a
you
hell of a
need
lot
the
of toilet
rag.
paper.
Well, all you need with a bidet is a fucking towel. Dry yourself up.
But yeah, this is a whole facility set up, and they got like a 30, 40 ton blast door on the front of it. You ain't getting in that bitch. Once they lock themselves in there, they're in there.
They found they enjoyed life more with a bidet anyway.
Apparently, out towards Oklahoma and out towards
you?
the Rockies, there's several silos that are abandoned.
Well, that's
and
because
nobody's touched them in 50 years.
yeah, well, it's because they went from having 2,000-3,000 silos with ICBMs down to like 1,200. So they got couple thousand silos just sitting around. So they're
And
selling
there's a
them to
few
people.
that people are, as Tim said, they're building out,
Yeah, they're
making the
selling them.
houses, and they're selling them for multi-million dollars.
Let's see.
Basically,
Okay,
they're flipping it.
But I'm gonna take it easy.
Night rolls.
Night
Have a
rolling.
good one.
Lighter rolls.
Do I see multicolors on you?
Yeah.
That's rules as LED show.
I thought next we were going to get the disco ball.
Yeah, that is his disco ball.
Yeah.
It's about the
This one.
size of his actual ball.
Yeah. Oh,
Nice one. Screw.
Hey, look how thin his dick is. Oh, look, it's even got a plug. USB dick. Good on your rules.
You see this night train?
No, lick it, rules. Lick the ball, lick the ball.
Lick my balls. This is gonna extend.
Oh,
the
it is,
good.
guys.
Night rules.
Good night.
Later rules. So this was the design of the one they were showing on Discovery Channel.
Somewhere around here, I got a fan that plugs into the USB, but it doesn't light up like a ball.
See, and these are all living facilities, and then they have like rec center and a bunch of other shit. They got a media center, all that.
That's fucking sick. I've seen that.
It's
But
cool.
This was the design that they came up with.
Yeah.
But like I said, if they would have needed toilet paper, because their whole plan was they could survive up to 5 years without opening the door. And they came up with the math showed them that if they needed 5 years worth of toilet paper, they would have to take up an entire just for toilet paper. So that's why they ended up going with the bidets in there.
They could spread it out so
But how many
Floor to
people
floor
can
is
live in
toilet
there for
paper?
5 years?
I think it
take
was
floor-
like 10 or 20 families, something like that.
Wow.
Because I think
So-
each floor had 3-bedroom apartments each floor.
So
Three
if you
bedrooms
drive
from
down
memory.
75 in Michigan from Bay City past Flint, on the left-hand side, you'll see a fucking old fucking site. It's a mound. And it
Uh-huh.
fucking has like these doors exactly like that on the sides of it. There's several of them. And it's fucking an old fucking like dump site. I'm telling
Oh,
you,
wow.
it's like a fucking, yeah. I bet there's some fucking bunkers around.
So if it was converted into a house, would you live there?
I mean, as a full-time house, why not? Because you're gonna come in and out of it every day like a normal house.
Would
But
you
you
night
ain't gonna-
train?
You're not gonna get robbed, that's for damn sure.
Down
Would you
under.
I don't go a whole lot of places.
It's
If
like
I had
a,
the money to sustain it already and fucking live there.
yeah, I'd live underground. Fucking hell.
Well, since most of those are in the Midwest area too,
Yeah.
you don't have
Why
to
do
worry
you
about
leave the
tornadoes
West?
and shit.
Andrew, why do you leave your house?
We
leave your
go to the
house, why?
store.
You go to work, or you go to the store, or what?
Boys,
So if everything else that you do besides that was already there,
Fuck
plus
yeah.
that's already there, could you live there for 5 years? You wouldn't have to worry about other people except for on the internet or whatever, you know?
True.
You wouldn't have
Fuck
to
yeah.
deal with all the bullshit. Wouldn't
I
matter
gotta
what the
get going,
fucking government's
boys.
doing outside. You're
You leaving?
inside.
yeah, I've got to
As
just
long
got
as
to
your-
be waiting
your
for a
shit's
message.
fucking
We
working.
were
Yeah.
supposed to go for a ride this morning, but my mate had a few things to do. He had to be a chauffeur for his daughter, and he's finished now. So yeah,
So now Oscar
I'm
has
gonna
to
go
be
for a
the
ride
chauffeur.
and get some ice cream.
Alright, we'll see you later, man.
There you go.
All right, catch us all later, Mike,
Yeah,
Justin,
I'm getting
Andrew.
ready to go to bed myself.
Tim.
I gotta get up. and
Later,
Night.
boys.
fucking work. I mean, go to work.
Yeah, I would totally live in one of those though. Even if it wasn't the end of times, like. if
I'd
you just-
consider it, but I don't know if I actually would.
I'm saying if you had the money to convert one and just live into it as a regular home and then bug out if need be, you could just go in there and be in there. Fuck yeah, I would. I mean, that's the ultimate safety house anyway. Ain't nobody fucking getting into that
Because
bitch.
there is one, but it's been filled in. Griffiths Air Force Base in Utica, New York.
I mean, the only thing you need security cameras for is to look at the cute little robber when he's kicking your 30-ton blast door trying to get in your house. Oh, that's so cute. Did
Hey, Justin, I ate it all, bitch.
you?
What'd you have?
That's what she said.
Potatoes and what?
4 chicken thighs, 2
Ooh.
pork chops, thick ones, and potato.
Ooh, that sounds good. Sounds tasty.
Put some butter on it. Ooh. I'm full now. Fuck.
Have you tried just cooking up some hamburger and get some baked beans and mix them?
Yeah, I done
Burger
that.
beans.
Yeah, I done that. I usually have snags with beans and stuff. Put a little bacon inside.
What's up, Donald?
Bacon, and a
done?
little cinnamon. Marco used to put in some cinnamon and bacon.
I like the red
Bacon
beans and
again.
rice. I like the red beans and rice too. Cut up, chop up some bacon. Beautiful.
I like how YouTube keeps giving me an error message saying your stream is currently too high in the bit rate. We recommend you lower it.
Yeah,
I don't have
lower-
an ability in
sure.
Zoom.
I was seeing lag in mine. I wasn't sure if it was me or you.
It's
I
I'm,
was thinking a little bit earlier, but not now.
I'm running at
It's-
5359 on the bit rate, and it's recommended to be at 2500.
Well,
Yeah,
if
but
it's
you
higher,
can't
then it shouldn't be. So
You
It's
can't
Zoom.
change the bit rate.
No, it's Zoom. I can't change the bit rate of Zoom, so that's on
oh,
Zoom.
it's Zoom. Maybe the
I'm not-
problems between Zoom and YouTube.
I mean, it doesn't really affect anything. They just it constantly tells you that, even though you really can't do anything with it.
It's just
I'm
an
fucking-
noise. Piss.
don't worry
Like,
about
you forgot to put your seatbelt on.
Don't try
Are
it.
are we about to go 120?
Dude,
You just never know. You never know.
I have a feeling you might.
Dude, I delivery drive right now. I get paid for the package. The more packages I
130
can
what?
deliver in
Oh.
a day. the more
130
money I
what?
make.
I
Doesn't
hope
matter-
it's not.
Doesn't
I hope
matter
it's-
how fast I do them.
I hope it's not for Jimmy John's, is it?
No, it's for fucking. They're about 95% Temu.
Well, what's nice too is you can calculate how much he makes because he gets $2 per package. So if he does,
'Cause-
120 packages in one day, that's 240
Yeah, I'm
bucks.
not getting paid by the hour. I'm getting paid by the package. So
Because
the more
for a while,
the
Jimmy
hour
John's
I
was
get
getting,
out, the more I make.
because Jimmy John's were getting tickets because they were going too fast.
Well, they're super fast.
Too many speaking tickets.
They,
Well,
they
you
got
have
a big old advertisement on top of their fucking thing.
All right, you have to, man. You got to make out the package. You
The
get
fucking-
$2. You want
I
to.
got some old fucking lady country fucking minivan fucking cruising down the road fucking full of.
Now,
fucking-
was that 30 minutes or less on pizza ever really a real thing? Because I don't ever remember a pizza place
Supposedly
actually
it was,
ever
but-
offering that.
That shit started long
It
ago.
was.
Used to be if you order a pizza,
It was.
it was 30 minutes or less. If it wasn't 30 minutes, you got it for free. The thing was is they had so many stores in town that you had to order from a certain area, and their delivery area for that 30 minutes or free was a small area.
Like a couple
If you
miles
lived
or
out in the
something.
country, you wasn't getting no 30 minutes of free fucking pizza. Fuck that. You ain't
Right.
paying us, dude.
And that was Domino's, wasn't it? Wasn't it Domino's?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Pizza Hut did it. There was a bunch of them that did it up here, dude.
Apparently-
Everybody jumped on the bandwagon. I lived in a fucking city with a fucking tech college in it and fucking 2 chemical companies and they do lots of rich people. Yeah.
Apparently now, within at least 20 miles of any direction of where I used to live in New York, there's no Pizza Hut.
Get rid of them.
I'm fortunate enough if I order enough weed, I can have that shit delivered to my fucking door here.
What about Papa John's? Is that still going on? Echo?
Well, they had a big controversy a few years ago. The owner actually got ousted by his own board. The founder of it.
Really?
The
Sad.
guy from the commercials, he got ousted out of the company, got kicked out of the company by his own board. And they've kind of been on a little bit of a decline for the last
How
few
can
years
they do that?
because
I
it
wouldn't-
became a publicly traded company. So there was a board. The board has votes.
I'm
Yeah, but
wondering
it
if,
depends on what percentage of the company you have. If he had 52% of it, they could have never done that.
No, he didn't, obviously.
yeah, if he had majority stakes, then he has a controlling factor in the company.
Right.
Yeah, then he must have not have. I don't know, but I know I watched that thing about it. And it said that his company, his board actually kicked him off.
Papa
Kicked him out
John's
of the
was
company.
good. I used to like Papa John.
Now, I don't know if he got like a severance for leaving but yeah, he has actually nothing to do with the company anymore.
But he would still get profits though, wouldn't he? He would still.
Didn't
That's-
Peyton Manning?
Oh, M&Ms, peanut M&Ms. I had them yesterday. Fucker.
Didn't
They
Peyton
went-
Manning do the commercial for Papa John's?
Who?
I don't remember.
Peyton Manning.
Big
Peyton did. Yeah, Peyton did for a little while. Papa John's. Yeah.
For a
Yeah.
time, I thought he had a stake in it.
Might have. He got endorsement pay.
Yeah, but he doesn't have nothing to do with the company anymore. He's completely cut off from it.
That would be.
Just like several of those big celebs in Subway.
He's not good with business then. He fucked up on himself.
Yeah, I want to say he said something racist or something happened, something he said that they didn't like and about
Going.
to,
Yeah, but still,
I
Yeah.
can't
if he
remember exactly what it was over.
percentage of the company,
You-
they've
Do
never
you
done
have
that.
is that enough gummies?
Oh, Peyton
Oh,
Manning
that's
owns
all
about
right, yeah.
45 Papa
Well-
John's.
There you go.
Train, What,
There's
what are
only
you
4
looking for the
pieces in this.
You're looking for the 5 pound jug of it, aren't you?
There's only 4 pieces in this bag.
Shit.
You're trying to find somewhere that sells the 5 pound containers of it, aren't you?
I got a buddy that makes them here and there, but I just don't get around much.
No,
These
if
are
I,
very cheap at the fucking at the dispensary.
if I'm
Man, I'll run
correct,
over there. I'll be like laying on the floor within one gummy.
Night Train, check Amazon.
I
just
want to
check.
say the biggest, pizza chain, the most profitable now is Domino's.
Yeah.
They suck. I hate fucking Domino's.
I don't have a problem with them. I don't think they're,
I don't like them. I like the old. What happened to the old pan pizza like Pizza Hut used to do? You know what I mean? Fucking loved it. Pat's Pizzeria still does it in Jersey, I was told, and South Street in Philadelphia.
4 pieces at 50 milligrams a piece.
I know where that $300 went today. He's
These
paying
are-
the,
these
Yeah,
are
but
like-
some of the best
these
pizza
are like
you'll
$6 a
have,
bag.
I can almost promise you, is deep
$6 a bag. What?
Chicago pizza.
Hey, now, do you get paid each day, Mike, or what?
No, I get paid by the week,
All right.
once a week.
every Friday.
That ain't bad.
It's Friday night and I just
You're probably making over $1,000 a week, aren't you?
Hey. Down.
Fuck.
Imagine if you were in Florida and you had to pay state taxes.
Oh,
400. I put 400 on my fuel card for the week. Let's put it that way. Make sure I got enough coverage.
well, yeah.
I'm guessing Mike has a pickup truck.
A van.
No, he has like a little extra van.
Town and country fucking minivan.
How old is it?
2012.
Okay, so it's not ancient.
It's a
He just
Stella.
got it.
It's a 4-door fucking all electric fucking power doors, all that shit.
Okay, so it's
Sit
not.
in the driver's seat and open all 3 of the back doors.
It's sort of the kind of vehicle that you have when your kids hit 5 and they're going to sports. You pile everybody in it.
Yeah,
There's 2.
yeah. We used to have a a '97 Grand Caravan up until I think 2010.
Hey, my wife had a Ford Escort and we used to pick up all the kids around the neighborhood, like 3 or 4 in the back, pile them in. Fuck, it was blast.
2010 Ford Edge, and then I got the 2012.
Well, the
Down
van just
fucking van.
plain old just died because it had 130 something thousand miles on it.
Little Caesars is still going.
That's it.
Little Caesars still going.
I got
little
3,000 on the van, and I got 235,000 on the fucking Ford Edge.
Little Caesars kind of almost went bankrupt back in like the 2000s, but they've made a comeback over the last like 15
Oh,
years.
What about White
uh,
Castle? What about White Castle?
CC's,
Oh, White Castle's still around.
little CC's.
DC's pizza was pretty good up here, but they went out quick. They didn't stick around up here much.
Tim, was there CC's down Jersey way?
In Jersey?
That was that made to order type pizza. You fucking walk in and fucking tell them what you want on the pizza.
Yeah, it's an all you can eat
They make it
buffet
right
too.
there. Yeah.
Mostly in Jersey was, well,
You don't have to,
South
order- you
Jersey
don't have
was-
to give them what they want. You can have whatever's out there.
South Jersey was usually Pat's Pizzeria. But we did have a Sicilian shop where you had that paper thing that rolled up the pizza.
Did-
Oh,
Did you see
How long has it
Beth's?
been since you've been in the States there, Tim?
20.
Yeah, see? Times have changed, bro.
Yeah, I've heard.
He probably ain't never heard of a CC's pizza before.
Nope, never heard of it.
It's been so long.
Well, okay, so what it is, Tim, is you walk in there, they got like a buffet line of already pre-made pizzas that you can grab from, or you
Mhm.
I
can
think
go
they
and you
had
can
like a
get.
salad type bar too, didn't they?
Yeah, they had a little salad bar.
A small
But-
salad bar.
They had a little paper ticket book. You could grab a paper off there and you could build and order your own pizza. And you just hand
Oh,
them a
really?
ticket and they make your own
Yeah.
pizza for you.
Cross whatever you wanted.
Right.
Didn't
Now,
you
what
have,
about Cracker Barrel? What about Cracker Barrel? They still
Oh,
have
more
that?
so.
Oh yeah, Cracker Barrel is huge.
Oh,
down
yeah,
there.
yeah.
In
Cracker
South
Barrel's
Carolina,
still around.
it's huge.
Okay.
Especially the early bird.
I used to love Cracker Barrel because like in the wintertime, you go in there and they had that walk-in fireplace. Fucking beautiful.
Cracker
Yeah, CC's
Barrel.
was cool because they had all those different kinds of pizzas that was buffet style.
Right.
You just went through and then they had like there was usually fucking 8 or 9 different styles of fucking dessert fucking pizzas. Like
But-
almost like
Oh, yeah, they did have the dessert
with
pizzas.
pizza crust.
If you notice when you walk into Cracker Barrel, sometimes there's peanut shells all over the floor.
No, that was Lone Star.
Yeah,
Lone
Lone
Steakhouse.
Star
Cracker
did
Barrel
that.
up here. They
I've
had
been
the-
in, I've only been in a
Lone Star
couple
had the
Cracker
pizza-
Barrels.
The peanuts on the floor and whatnot.
That was Lone Star.
They
Yeah.
took that away because they fucking found it was a health hazard or fucking risk.
Fucking really?
Insurance
Come
type
on.
bullshit.
Yeah,
Yep. It was
yeah, we got a couple Cracker Barrels down here, and they're always packed.
Yeah, but the Lone Stars, man, they had them peanuts because they kept you at the bar drinking.
off access. What's going on there, buddy?
And
see, Joe put the order of
Back
what
to your
the,
OG name, huh, brother?
from the most
like
profitable to the least profitable chains.
I bet a
Domino's, Pizza Hut,
portion,
Little Caesars, and Papa John's.
Okay.
But
I bet-
Pizza Hut is actually owned by the same company that owns Taco Bell, A&W Root Beer, and I think they own,
wow.
I think
We
they
got
own
Pizza
one
Hut
other
over
company.
here. We got Pizza Hut over here.
Yeah, they're owned by and it's Taco Bell, Pizza Hut, I think A&W Root Beer, and there's one other one. I think it's one of the burger places, but they're all owned by, I think it's called MPC Corporation. Joe would know.
Is
'cause
it
I like the Pizza Huts like for lunchtime down in Noosa because you get them small pizza, 4
would it
slices.
be would it be
Yeah,
a
about
Ruby
2.
Tuesday?
What?
Burger place?
Ruby Tuesday. I remember them.
Oh, they're still around. We got one in our town.
Oh,
What about Olive
those
Garden?
burgers
What
are
about
delicious.
Olive Garden? Olive
Oh, yeah,
Garden?
Olive Garden's still around.
Yeah.
Not as prevalent down here. Olive Garden.
Well, we have one in our town.
They're-
And we have, oh, what the hell's the name of the company that does the frozen mashed potatoes at Walmart? Come in the container,
Murray's.
no, not Murray's. It's, God damn it, I can't think of the name of it. Comes in the containers and you can heat them up in like the microwave.
Yeah.
But they got a really good restaurant. I just can't think of the damn name of it offhand. It's
I
like
know what you're
Edwards-
talking about.
Edwards.
Similar to that.
Name of it.
Great grandma used to eat those from Walmart. TV dinners.
Hold on, now it's gonna bug me. I'm gonna look it up.
Night train.
Oh, cool.
What's
Bob
up,
Evans.
Gitchy?
Bob Evans. That's what I was thinking of. Bob
Oh.
Evans has really good restaurant. They have
Down
one
on
of-
the farm.
Is that still around?
What's up, Gitchy?
That's Bob Evans. Bob Evans down on the farm.
Yeah, KFC. That was the other one that they owned. That's right.
Hey, Gitchy, how you doing?
Okay,
Is-
so it was Pizza Hut, A&W, Taco Bell, and Long John Silver's.
Is
Yum
Church's
Corporation.
Chicken huge up there, Justin?
Not really. We have Chick-fil-A is really big here.
Oh yeah.
That's really popular here.
Chick-fil-A. It's like a fish sandwich, isn't it? Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A is chicken.
Chicken?
What's up,
Yeah.
Gitchy?
I don't remember seeing them. When I was back home.
Well, it's a newer thing.
Cheap chicken fillet.
Long
Yeah.
John Silver's, dude. I don't think I've eaten there in like a
Long John Silver's now, that goes back. That was in North Carolina.
Zero Bay City store.
What
And
Tim,
there's
what
one-
about the Silver Bay seafood?
I don't think I've eaten there in over 15 years, dude. Long John
And we
Silver.
go to a Ponderosa once a month, pretty much.
Ponderosa, they shut the last one down here in Maroochydore.
They're still around over here.
I used to love
Uh,
the, I used to like the smorgasbords, man.
And they
You
still
just-
got the buffet.
There
yeah,
was
but-
there used to be one in Owego, New York, down near the Pennsylvania border. Swim team ate there and we cleaned out the whole place.
Oswego.
What's it called? What was it, Andrew?
The Ponderosa.
Oh, the Ponderosa, yeah.
It's a restaurant,
That's
yeah.
probably the one I went to. But I liked Lancaster Steakhouse there, and Shady Maple. That was good.
I haven't on it so long. I got my fucking screens all fucking backwards and shit, and it's fucking me up. I'm like watching the regular stream instead of the fucking stream with the chat and fucking.
Oh yeah, you fucking lagging.
So I've usually got the regular stream in front of me here,
Yeah,
like the actual Zoom, and then over here I've got the YouTube stream, but the chat is to the right side of that, so it's almost to that screen. You know what I mean? So I see the live there in the live chat, and I don't pay attention to the live stream
right.
on Zoom.
You're seeing the lag.
Instead
Yeah.
of pulling
Oh,
out the
yeah.
window and fucking just having the chat, because then it's way over there with the fucking big screen, and yeah, it's just
That's how Relentless keeps on seeing it. She sees
Just hit
YouTube lagging all the time.
on your YouTube tab, just refresh it.
It doesn't work. It still keeps you 2 seconds behind.
It's even worse when you use OBS. It adds like another 8 seconds or something to the delay.
Wow. I thought it'd be lower than that.
No, OBS will add a lot more time to your delay.
I thought it'd be more like 4, you know?
I've seen it as high as 20 to 22 seconds delay with OBS.
Jeez. That's a high-
Next Friday, get you. Well, it'll be live stream.
What, Tim's live streaming?
Next Friday because my birthday's Thursday. I can't take off Thursday and then go back to work Friday. So take
So-
a Friday.
When you say Friday, do you mean Friday your time or Friday our time?
Friday my time.
Friday your time. Friday morning starts our fucking Friday or Thursday evening.
Right. It will be,
So-
it'll be 6 a.m. your time.
Yeah, it depends on what time you're starting what, you know?
So it'll be our Thursday
So-
evening.
Make sure you subscribe to Tim's channel, and I'm sure within an hour before he posts, he might actually put up like an alert that he's going to put up a video or a live.
Click the
I
when you
might.
click
Or
Mike, when you click the bell, click all.
Yeah. all notifications so that when he goes live, you'll get the notification.
Yep.
Because if you don't click
That
all, you
happens.
don't get the notification.
Well, it depends on who comes on with me because I don't want to fucking do it by myself. I hate talking much.
I clicked on
Justin.
your channel. Feel
What?
privileged. I'm
Yeah.
here.
What if he goes with you?
Oh, Justin, it'll be like 6 a.m. That cunt don't get out of bed that early. If he does, I'll be surprised, bro. Dude.
What about say Dominic or Matt? Matty.
Maddie. You don't.
Nah, he don't get up that early either. He sleeps until
Oh.
like 10, 11 o'clock. 'cause he,
No, it'll be my
Daddy.
time.
Maybe
It'll be-
Matty.
Patty still or something.
yeah, but
be
are
eight-
you streaming in the morning or evening your time?
No, 8 p.m.
Oh, okay.
So
So
that's
six-
6 a.m. your time.
6
Yeah, I
a.m.
was gonna-
in the morning. So it's the
I mean,
Roddy Punch type.
If
stream.
I know you're actually
Roddy Punch
doing
too.
it, I'll get up, but I'm not gonna get up if you're
Well,
actually
get
gonna
up.
live stream, I'll get
So-
up at that time.
So Tim, message Justin so he knows if you're actually going live.
I'll just call the cunt.
You're gonna wake him up.
Fuck yeah, I'll say, get up, cunt.
I'm usually
would you
actually
rather-
up. I'm usually
Or
up
would you rather
actually that
wake
early.
up this guy?
Mike.
Yeah.
Oh, he'll be up. It'll be like 8 p.m. his time. Or 6 a.m. Yeah, he always wakes up fucking early. Because he used to jump into the
Yeah, I
the
was
chat
up
all
at
the
6 a.m. They're about 6:30, 7 o'clock a.m. anyway before I fucking took this.
Did somebody pop in, Justin?
Nope.
I don't know. They were
Yeah.
done early today. I'll tell you what, they're done early tomorrow and fucking keep on that schedule. I might start going in a little bit earlier so I can get out of there earlier.
Yeah,
The
cool.
sooner I get down there and get loaded, the fucking less time I waste in between. And the less time I gotta fucking spend at nighttime fucking out there delivering, I can be doing.
Yeah, sure.
If
Well,
you're
the
not
thing is, I
starting
might
out till
do-
11 or 12 o'clock in the afternoon, fucking, you know what I mean?
Yep. I might do Justin's time, like 10 a.m. my time, so it'll be 8 p.m. your time. All y'all's got.
My route's
So-
about a 40-minute drive from where I fucking pick up my package.
Well, you're gonna get more people from the US coming into your live stream if you do it that way versus
Yeah.
doing it at nighttime because you're not gonna get everybody getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning to be on your live stream. And a majority of your audience is US. a
Why
good
not just do it
60%
all
of
day?
Mike B is
There you go.
asking what time for us, Tim, Eastern.
Sounds good to me. So I'll go on 10 a.m. Friday morning, my time. That'll be 8 p.m. your time. It's the same time that me and Justin does the stream.
Because
So
Mike,
Mike-
Mike
yeah, your
B is
time.
asking.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Mike
it'll
said,
be, yeah, thanks,
that's why I
man.
said, because about 60 to 70% of your audience is US based. So
Yeah.
you're gonna get more
Oh.
people wanting to come in if you do it at that time.
Yeah, but I don't
Because
know
the
what the
root-
title is. I don't know what the
The
title
root
is.
is Tim is American.
Birthday stream. Birthday stream.
Birthday
Yeah,
stream. Yeah, could do that.
Okay, who's bringing the party favors? Mike?
I'm gonna have a 30-pack of beer. I fucking know that much.
United Celebration.
Oh, fucking remember that? Yeah, fucking haven't heard that
This
name in a
is
while.
your birthday.
I haven't heard that fucking name in like 2 years.
Happy
Fucking dude.
birthday to ya.
You bring your own shit is what it is.
Yeah, it should be good. I'm gonna send in the my fucking what's the name leave tomorrow and see if it gets approved.
Or see how long it takes for them to respond.
They should approve it right away because I'm casual.
Driver's tan.
Doesn't
Yeah,
it
you-
all de-
You want-
doesn't it depend on if that person is there?
It is, man. Huh? What you say?
Doesn't
Andrew?
it, doesn't it depend on if the person is there that handles that?
Not really. I just put it in my leave and they approve it. They gotta approve it. I'm casual. I'm not
Yeah.
permanent part.
I work for myself.
StreamYard is begging me to come over. So they're willing to knock off $40 off their annual streaming service to get me to move over there.
The who?
$40
StreamYard.
Oh, to move over from Zoom?
StreamYard is begging
Fuck
Well,
StreamYard.
$40 a month, right? You can go to StreamYard, go to cancel your account. And before that goes through, they'll offer you the same $25 service for $10 a month. And you get all the same features. The only thing that changes is you can't change the watermark logo at the top. That's the only thing you lose by
Oh, I
going
want
with
the
that $10.
So
But
10,
it
so the
saves you-
water,
It saves you $15 a month if you decide to go with their budget plan.
I don't
So
like
they're-
Stream Suck.
so the
StreamYard.
watermark features worth 10 to 15 bucks.
Is that
Yeah, I will, Mike.
So
I'll send.
I streamed once a month. It was 2 to
I'll
3
put it in Discord, Mike.
hours a night. And if you add it all up, I paid like $27 a month or something like that for fucking StreamYards or whatever. That's why I went to Zoom.
Yeah.
You're
I just don't
saving
like it.
$27 a month.
And
Well, there-
I was limited to 6 people on StreamYards. So that's
This is-
why.
This is
Well,
what I,
Mike's saving at least $270 a year.
It's the same fucking price and you can only get 6 people on the fucking panel. It's stupid.
there's 3 features that I wish that Zoom would do that StreamYard
I don't
has.
know, Mike B.
Highlight comments. Like you can on StreamYard, be able to do banners and put a logo up. If they did, those are 3 key features Zoom's missing. That they really need
Probably
to add.
will implement it so everybody stays with Zoom. So might have that
But
implemented.
As
Mm.
far as streaming quality
baby.
and like noise cancellation, all the features that are in Zoom are 10 times better than StreamYard.
So
Mm-hmm.
Microsoft, are you listening?
I just don't like it.
Chaser.
That's like what is it? Zoom would be Android and StreamYard would be Apple.
Well, what I'm saying is Zoom, that's like 3 key features I think Zoom really needs to add, because if you look at all the different features you can do as far as security features, noise cancellation features, audio settings, video settings,
I
Yep.
think
Zoom
Zoom is
settings-
more Apple than StreamYard is.
Zoom's settings are 10 times better than StreamYard.
Yeah,
And the,
but
So
Zoom also fucking it sets things. Their streaming is better. Their fucking quality, everything. I mean, they're
the sharing videos, it looks 10 times
the
better.
way that they've got it set up. If you don't know your settings, this and that and the other thing, it's way more iPhone type base. than
Yeah.
it is Android type base. Android would be the StreamYard. It's user friendly fucking bullshit. Versus Zoom is not so user friendly. When you get into settings in Zoom,
There's a shit ton
you
of
can-
settings.
dude. Dude, you can play with fucking Zoom. If you pay for Zoom, there's a ton of fucking settings, dude.
Yeah, if you go to your
Where
account through the
StreamYard is
browser,
very limited.
like not just the settings you have on the panel, but if you go to your account through the browser, there's
got
a
everything.
shit ton of settings in there. I mean, pages of settings.
Yep.
just don't set your green screen in a meeting so that you're a cat or a clown.
It's like StreamYard takes a lot of bandwidth. Zoom don't. Zoom don't take much bandwidth at all.
That's because
StreamYard-
StreamYard's going through a
Yeah.
browser,
Browser.
and the streaming quality is
so
crappier
StreamYard
too.
uses your computer to push, whereas
Right.
Zoom uses their servers to push.
Why do you think my mic goes all fucking batshit crazy on StreamYard? And
That's why Tim likes Zoom. He can work it.
Well, and people with the
His
crappy
camera doesn't
internet,
glitch.
yeah, but even
Fuck
people
yeah.
with crappy internet can use Zoom, where StreamYard,
Right,
they'll just
yeah.
be freezing up.
You don't have to have the resources to have a good show that way. It's more quality.
Well, even when you share a video, like to your audience, when you're sharing a video or a picture or something, the quality on Zoom, it looks 10 times better than StreamYard.
Right.
Because it has the enhanced video option and all that. You can enhance the
Yeah.
video.
That's true.
So Zoom is more stable than StreamYard.
Yeah, and it's cheaper. It's only like $14 a month.
Right.
It's at times
I think I was
StreamYard is
paying
not.
17 at the time for.
And I can have 49 people on the panel if I
Yeah,
really
'cause-
wanted
Oh,
to.
see, I was paying
StreamYard-
like
StreamYard at
17 for
times
100 people
is
back.
StreamYard is not
Been a
very
year and a half, I think.
stable at times. So
No, it's because you're going through a browser, so you're using more
Hmm.
resources. But like
Right.
on Zoom, I have two options. I can do 29 people or I can do 49 people. I don't know why it gives you that option, but
is-
I can have
some-
up to 49 people on the panel if I wanted to.
I think there's a paid version. You can get like 100 people.
It's more of an industrial paid version for like companies and stuff.
But I mean,
But yeah, you can have
how
up
many
to,
100
meetings do you need 100 people on a Zoom call?
well,
I can have 100 people on my Zoom call.
well, the thing is that setting is more for if you were doing like a conference call for a business
Right.
and nobody would have their cameras or microphones on. You're just talking to all the people that are on the call and they're just
Mhm.
listening. That's what that's for. 'Cause,
Right.
yeah, if you had 50 people on the panel, bro, you wouldn't get a fucking word in edgewise.
Exactly.
Fucking
Exactly
nightmare.
my point.
So yeah, that's not really made for that. That's made for more business. Like if you're gonna have a big conference call from people all over the country and you need them all on there, they're not all gonna be talking. You're gonna mute everybody, turn their cameras off, or you're just gonna give your speech and they're gonna listen. And
Like
then you
when I
might
had
do
my manager meetings, when I had my manager meetings, and yeah, we had
Right.
about
You-
20, 30 people.
Because I can turn off security. I can go into my security features right now and I can turn off your ability to change your name, unmute yourself, start your video. So I can turn off your video and your microphone and then click those
Well,
security options and you won't be able to turn nothing back on.
What I liked about Zoom when I was supervisor was I can mute it and then hit my space bar when he wanted me to talk.
Right.
He would ask me, what new things were you bringing to your depot? And I would hit the space bar and tell him the procedures I'm going to implement next month in my budget. And it'd be like, okay, then let go and you sit back and watch.
Right, exactly.
You
That's
don't have to be on cam. You don't have to be on cam at all. The
But
only time I
Zoom-
was on cam if it was just me and him talking about my budget for the 3-month quarter.
but
That's what-
Zoom
Oh,
also has an industrial version that you can pay for businesses. I mean, you can pay for it as a private person if you really want it, but it's kind of pointless. But it's like a couple $100 a month, and I think they can do up to 1,000 people on one call. I think it
well,
is.
that's if you have like a fucking big ass like a Google company or something.
Right, that's what I'm saying. That's what it's for, though.
1,000 people, that'd be like an auditorium full of people.
Exactly, that's what it's for. And that's why I said it's because if I was the one giving you your business speech and discussing what's going on with the business, I would go in the security settings, shut off everybody's cam, everybody's mic, and then I would turn off the ability for you to be able to turn that shit back on. And so nobody would be able to say anything. It would just be me talking.
Not the mic though. You want like if you ask somebody a question, a certain person.
I think Mike would turn everything off except him.
I'm in a zone, dude. I'm like
Fucking
the-
bet you are. After fucking doing what you just did.
fucking bad because I'm gonna be on the road in like fucking 7 hours, 7.5 hours. I'm gonna be on the fucking road.
All right, go get
doing
some sleep.
fucking 230 miles.
You
Hey,
look like you're
make
watching
money, brother.
Shark Week.
Dude,
Make that
that's
money,
the
brother.
background noise. That was my DVR that's on. That's actually because the fucking race that was on. So that's my DVR list right now. That's sitting there. That I
Yeah.
so it's 81% full of fucking shit that I haven't watched.
Damn.
Delete things you are not
Dude,
going to
why?
watch.
It'll delete it when it's full or whatever as it goes. So when it gets full, it'll
The
just
DVR.
the shit behind.
Yeah,
It's a DVR.
you can. You know, you can
doesn't
set it
cost me any
to.
money to fucking leave it. And if I get a chance that I'm fucking injure myself or something and I got a fucking month of downtime, that shit's sitting there on my DVR. I might catch up on some fucking shows.
Your Your DVR is turning off, by the way.
Nice,
No, the
Donald.
TV's telling me it's fucking. Are you still there?
Yeah,
Because I
Donald
haven't
does
done
that.
anything to it.
Donald said, woohoo, the tie rods are out of the buggy.
Yeah.
Oh, you take them out. Good.
2, 1.
I
Don't need them-
hated tie rods, changing them fucking things.
Don't need them to
Inner or
drive anyway.
outer? Inner or outer? Or all of them? All
At
four?
least,
Or-
at least my DVR list wouldn't get any copyright stuff.
I have an any.
Now we're on fucking.
Fucking-
What?
No, I thought you said
Any.
any or outie.
There's inner tie rods and outer tie rods. I was asking them which one.
Oh, Tim,
Well-
he's working on his old Doom buggy.
It's usually out when I go to the bathroom, but it's in right now.
Don's redoing the engine on his Doom buggy.
Yeah, I know. I saw it right after he did the test ride after he put the engine in.
Because he keeps getting issues with his Doom buggy.
Ah,
I didn't think he had any issues.
I'm out
He's trying to figure out.
here.
You're out?
All right, Mike. Later, man. Have a good one.
I got shit to do in the morning and fucking need to
He's
get my ass.
trying to figure out the root
I
cause.
I'll get less sleep.
Yeah, right. Make that money, Mike. Make that money.
It's money, but you know that. So there's a guy named Robert Kiyosaki. He wrote a book called Rich Dad Poor Dad, and basically what the concept comes down to is if you work your ass off and you've got all the money, you got no time to spend it. If you've
That's what
got
my
all the
last
time
week-
to spend it, you've got no money.
Yeah.
So
That's true though.
the idea is to waiver that. So
Right.
I'm new. So my concept right now is I'm pushing.
Right.
I'm struggling to do this. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm pushing some fucking hours, dude. So I'm waking up in the morning, I'm driving on the road, I'm feeling tired, and I'm irritable and this and that, and I'm not eating the same, and but it's a change of lifestyle altogether. So
Yeah.
I'm pushing through to do it, but I'm considered one of this guy's main drivers. So to me, this guy has been there a while and he hasn't been doing drivers. I mean, he's not like got a ton of drivers. He's trying to build that up as a
His-
master driver.
Yeah.
So
His motivation.
he's in charge of several routes. He's got 7 routes to cover. Okay. Every morning he's in charge of 7 routes. If those routes don't get out, it's on him. It's not on me that didn't do the route, it's on him. You know what I
Right.
mean?
But
So-
you're doing as much as you can now, and then down the road you can sit
So
back. And,
I'm pushing myself right now to set myself. He's already
Right.
considered me one of his top drivers. So he's like, you're gonna be one of my big drivers, you know what I mean? I've
Right.
already invested and fucking put into a van and fucking I'm pushing the package numbers that are fucking higher than anybody. My deliveries are on. And
yeah, and you're setting it. Mhm.
so I'm putting a persona for myself so that hopefully 6 months, a year, this or what, in 90 days I get a raise anyway. He said I'll give me more per package after 90 days anyway. So
Nice.
holy fuck. Look at the
So
tone, dude.
Mike's pushing himself to
Look at
set
this
the
shit,
bar
man.
high so he can be the top
Yeah, you're
quality.
working out. Look at all the money
Fucker.
you're doing, Mike.
I'm
Fucking
toned
did, bro.
down, bro.
Mike's trying to be a
I've
quality.
already gone down a
employee.
pant size since I started working and running. But
Yeah, but you're making what you can
I'm just
now.
trying to
So
set
later
myself
on the
up.
road,
for the future, you know.
Right.
And I'm just like that anyway. I'm fucking whatever I do, I fucking put 100%, 120%. You know what I mean? I don't do fucking less than 100%. You know,
that's what I like
Even when
doing.
I'm injured, I'm doing 100%. You know,
Uh,
I was running
Yeah.
crews and everything else, painting with fucking
Mike,
blood
just don't-
clots and shit going on.
just don't-
Right?
just don't throw out your back putting on your socks.
What's that?
Just don't throw out your back putting on your socks.
No.
No, and that was pantyhose anyway. That was trying to look.
Or shorts.
Squirt.
That fucking pantyhose, man. You got
Matt's foot got stuck in the pantyhose and
I like
Fucking
him.
Stumbled around the room for a second, tripped and
That's
fell.
fucked up, bro. You gonna
Matt threw out his back, putting on his fucking leggings to go ride his fucking e-bike. Oh, e-scooter. E-scooter. I forgot. He doesn't
You
have
know
an
the-
e-bike. He's got an e-scooter, right?
Mike, you know they rock the bottom rockers there on the scooter gangs. right?
somebody clip this part. Somebody clip
Yeah,
this.
but their bottom rockers have wings on them. Little
that'd be
fairy
his
wings
job.
off the edge.
Somebody clip this cunt so we can give it to Matt.
These are little
Their
fairy
scooter
wings.
gang.
The
We're
Queensland
gonna
fruit
have to
booters.
design a fucking a Matt Northeast drone production fucking logo, like a biker fucking logo, like a
Wouldn't that be
Make
cool?
it-
That'd be
make
fun
it
as
in-
fuck.
fucking upper and lower fucking rockers and put the bottom
Make it as
rocker
feminine as possible.
off the edge. Like,
Call the Queensland fruit booters.
where's our designers? Where's that? TJ's in here. TJ, nah.
What's up, TJ?
TJ fuck himself up, fucking die laughing and end up in the hospital with a fucking hyperventilation or something.
Vein pop out of his fucking forehead.
Mudball's
It's funny,
pretty
but not
creative, huh?
funny.
Maybe Don could come up with something that would work that way. You know, like, so we're looking at a biker logo with the Northeast Drone Production as the center rocker, and then upper rocker, like, you know, some kind of shit in Australia. But
Hangers.
we gotta have the cliffhangers off the sides with fairy wings.
I'll see if
Bottom
no.
rocker, it's gotta have
I'll-
fairy wings. Hold
I'll
on.
ask Captain Joe or Dustin. They can come up with one.
Dustin,
Or,
yeah.
no, Jim's droning too. He knows how
So
to do
that's
it.
the base
Oh,
idea. Let's see what we can find out, guys.
I know Jim would do it in a
Apparently-
heartbeat.
I know I'll
Okay.
be too busy to help design anything, but
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 Jim could.
apparently, Jim,
Or Joe. Joe could.
Jim and Joe, they can.
No, I'm
do
gonna
quite a
I'm gonna
good
get up
sketch
with
for that.
I'm gonna get up with Jim's droning. I know he'd love to do that.
8
both of
hours
them-
bottle to throttle. It is 13 minutes to midnight,
You know how much Jim
and I
loves
start
Matt.
driving officially for them after 8 o'clock. So
Get to
All
bed.
right, Mike.
Get to bed, brother.
that's
See you
the
later.
last stop, boys.
Get to bed.
I know
Fuck
I
it up.
should. The wife's already in bed. I don't know.
You get to
And
bed,
it's-
man.
I'm hoping
Uh,
tomorrow's a light day. So I did 160 packages today. I got out of there fairly early. Tomorrow's supposed to be our catch up light day. And so I'm hoping tomorrow's going to be cool, right? It should what?
Hopefully.
100 packages, maybe 120. I could be
Hopefully.
done by fucking 7 o'clock with no help, fucking just chilling, fucking be out there by. Fuck, I wish, dude. We're supposed. So 2 months ago, they used to get out of there at like 9 in the morning. Getting out of the warehouse. We're lucky to get out of the warehouse by like 10:30, 11 o'clock. Puts
See you,
me up
TJ.
around Noon. So. Siege later. Enjoy. Y'all have fun. I'm out of here. Fuck it.
Hey, TJ.
Have a good one, man. Drive
All
careful.
right, we'll see you later.
Hey,
Yeah.
TJ, how was?
Fuck, I wish I
Right.
had this again.
Drive fast.
But I got cash.
TJ
Fuck it.
respond
Look,
about Dave
cash.
Matthews.
The wife's like, wait a second, you deposited your check. Wait, no, you deposited as much as my check. I said, yeah, I know. And I only deposited half of mine.
Fuck it, hell, bro.
Peace, y'all.
Peace.
You're damn right there. Damn right, Donald.
You're like,
Bertha
come
can't
on,
suck 100 packages.
you son of a bitch. Son of a bitch.
I think Mike had a message from Mudball.
You don't think she got those big ass arms for nothing, right?
Right?
So I'm working
He's talking
both
about
hands.
Bertha.
See you, TJ. Fucking yo. Fuck.
Later, TJ.
You're fucking crazy nut.
All right, well, it's midnight, so I'm going to go ahead and end it.
Yeah, I'm going to lay down, man. I'm too full. Fucking bad. I shouldn't have ate all that. Fuck.
All
Are
right.
you getting the meat sweats, Tim?
Oh, I'm telling you, man. Ooh,
Or are you getting the food coma?
it was good. It was fucking
As
really
in,
good.
af-
Just
as
salt
in,
and sweet
af-
cream.
as in the turkey after Thanksgiving coma.
Yeah. No, I had perfect smoke ring on the pork chop. Fucking beautiful.
Yeah.
Worst all the balls.
All right, guys. Well, I appreciate everybody coming in.
And
All right,
I-
later. Jeff. I'll
And
let
I'll
you
catch
know
y'all
during
when-
the week. It'll be
Yeah.
Friday, Thursday, your night.
Yeah, just let me know.
Yeah, well. All right, y'all.
All right.
See everybody in chat. Andrew,
See ya.
later.
Later, everybody. I appreciate everybody coming in. We will see you guys again next week. And throughout the week too, I'm sure we'll see you guys again. Thank you, everybody, for popping in.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me.
Looking for check, expect nothing less. Your check is I'm chess, what's happening next? Yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson. He got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. Now leave an impression and take a redemption. Just kill no discretion. Your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression.
You could try to play, no free me.
So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place, I wanna be first. Work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions and the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off from a break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft. You can change lives. You create thoughts. Never waste time. You got one shot. You got one life. Better pop off. What do you like? Make a dream job. No 9-5. No mean boss. Just my life and free thoughts.
You could try to play, but the chains go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they drag the chains, you can say no, free me.